into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Good morning. It is a midweek and we are right here on a beautiful Wednesday morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is a day where we delve into the art of cooking, but also baking on our culinary hotline bling.
Ting.
Yeah, now we've got a special edition this morning as we invite the team from Art Indulgence, one of Cape Town's hottest chocolate shops, from making the viral Dubai chocolate bar to creating ice cream from liquid nitrogen. That sounds so crazy. You're in for such a spectacle this morning.
I'm hoping I get to chow on this. I've seen it online like everywhere, but it was a bit too expensive for me to go and make the purchase. So
Outside your
I'm
tax
praying.
bracket.
Yeah. Now listen, it's not just the food that's going to be entertaining our bellies, but we also got our ears in for a treat this morning because we got not one but two artists coming your way. First up, we welcome award-winning rapper D Koala in the building, and then we're going to introduce you to the a cappella group The Joy, which I believe you're very familiar with. I was listening to you, chatting to them on the
Saturday,
weekend. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
They're fantastic. They're going to bring nothing but joy to studio today. Look at them. 7 boys are bringing beautiful vocals.
It's great. And then finally, we explore life outside the walls of the studio, and this lovely individual takes on an aerial yoga class.
They put me through the most every time. Why?
And then Rai also shared his favorite hiking snack. Can I guess? Pancake? No. I don't
wait
know.
and see.
That's great. But of course, we also need to ask you something on the socials as well. We always like to get some feedback from you. Every now and then we want to get creative with it, man. It can't always be like, how do you feel about life? No, we want to get creative. So take a look at this. This is something very cool. Soldier Boy, not even a soldier. Dr. Dre, no PhD.
Oh, I see what you did there,
Keep it
Cole.
going, yes.
Okay, well played. Well, Mzansi, keep it going, and maybe you can share your favorites with us and come through with a voice note. It'll make it even more fun. But don't forget the numbers 063-408-8863.
Yeah.
This is a fun one. We can keep this one going for quite a while. We've started off with 2. I don't know if you want to add to that. No? Yes, later?
Call, but I'm wearing clothes. I know.
That's good.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm going to work on mine for a little bit later, Mzansi, but come through, get those answers ready, and send us some voice notes if you can. But for now, official duties must commence. So let's get this show on the road.
Just gone 2 minutes after 6 o'clock. Let's check in with your first news for the morning. And we get started with some national news where motorists can expect another round of relief at the pumps. The now reconfigured Department of Mineral and Petroleum Resources has announced the latest decrease in fuel prices for this month. As from tomorrow, 93 unleaded petrol will see the biggest drop of R1.05 per litre. 95 unleaded petrol will be 99 cents per litre cheaper. Both grades of diesel will decrease by 24 and 30 cents per litre. Illuminating paraffin will cost 18 and 24 cents less, and LP gas will come down by 22 cents. Aviation in the Southern African region is the lowest performing on the African continent. This has emerged at the International Air Transport Association's wing of Change Focus Africa conference held in Johannesburg. Now, South African Airways has attributed this to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. SAA says the aviation sector is faced with a policy coordination crisis, which has led to the poor performance of the national airline. Moreover, the airline raised concerns regarding the impact of the dissolution of Department Public Enterprises under the new government. Now, moving on to international news, the World Bank has approved a $208 million grant for Zambia to help address the social and economic impact of drought that has hit the southern African nation. Southern Africa is enduring its worst drought in many years. This is owing to a combination of naturally occurring El Niño, when an abnormal warming of waters in the Eastern Pacific radiates heat into the air, leading to hotter weather across the world and higher average temperatures produced by greenhouse gas emissions. At least 116 people have been killed in a crash at the religious gathering in the north of India. This tragedy happened at a satsang, a Hindu religious event, in the Hathras district in Uttar Pradesh state. The victims, including a large number of women and some children, are still being identified. It's not yet clear what led to the crash. Some witnesses said the exit was too narrow, and when people were leaving, a fierce dust storm led to confusion and panic, causing many people to become trampled. And we close off with this one for this hour. The annual World's Ugliest Dog contest in Petaluma, California, in the U.S., unearthed some true diamonds in the rough. But in the process, these gorgeous mutts did their bit for charity as well. Wild Thang, an 8-year-old Pekingese, bagged the $5,000 prize after 5 previous attempts. This long-tongued frizzball has helped raise money to evacuate 7 fellow Pekingese from the Ukraine. Rome, a 14-year-old pug, came second. Like many dogs in the competition, he contributes to the community by visiting hospice patients, and he also participated in the 2023 Wheeling Pug Relay Team, raising funds for dog wheelchairs. Now, Ozzy, a 10-year-old terrier mix, visits senior centers and cares for foster kittens. It was indeed a case of non-beauty with a purpose. That's where we leave your news for this hour. Let's have a check-in with your sports.
Yeah, you can check in with me and I'll bring you all things sport this morning and getting you excited for this weekend's action, especially for the rugby game. Now, we're talking about the Springbok coach, Rassie Erasmus, who named a squad with 20 Rugby World Cup winners for their incoming series opener against Ireland on Saturday at Loftus Versfeld, Pretoria. Now, the starting 15 includes 12 players from the World Cup final victory over New Zealand. And newcomers Gerard Steenkamp as well as Sasha Feinberg Ngomezulu join the squad, featuring a 6-2 bench split favouring the forwards, so we'll definitely be seeing some more bomb squad action. Well, moving the action to the football pitch, and Bafana exited the 2024 COSAFA Cup despite a 1-0 win over Eswatini at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Now, Tabang Sibanyoni's early goal secured the victory, but Mozambique's 3-1 win over Botswana saw them top Group A on goal difference. Now, with Group B's winners Comoros and second-placed Kenya both on 6 points, Bafana missed out on advancing as the best runner-up. Well, we stick to football action right now when we move abroad, because Netherlands' Cody Gakpo netted his 3rd goal of the European Championship, while Daniel Malen added 2 late strikes in a 3-0 victory over Romania in their last 16 clash. Now, following criticism from their 3-2 group stage loss to Austria, the Dutch displayed improved composure and control, securing a spot in the Euro quarterfinals for the first time since 2008. Now, they will face Turkey in the quarterfinals on Saturday. Well, crazy stuff taking place when it comes to the world of tennis. Now, Marketa Vondrousova became the first defending women's Wimbledon champion in 30 years to lose in the first round, falling 6-4, 6-2 to Spain's Jessica Bozas Maniero in just 66 minutes. Now, this makes Vondrousova only the 2nd defending champion in the Open era to exit in the first round. Now, this following Steffi Graf's 1994 defeat by Laurie McNeil. Well, that's all the sporting action I have for you right now. We'll do it all again in an hour, but many of you deciding on what to wear today. Let's see how we can assist you when it comes to weather. Here's Carl with the latest.
Thanks a lot, Raul. Let's start off with a warning. The SA Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for disruptive rainfall, resulting in localized flooding of roads and susceptible settlements, as well as motor vehicle accidents due to slippery roads and reduced visibility expected over the city of Cape Town, the Swartland, Stellenbosch, Drakensberg, and the Western Overberg municipalities of the Western Cape today. A yellow level 2 warning for damaging coastal winds, resulting in difficulty navigating at sea, which may lead to small vessels and personal watercraft at risk of taking on water and capsizing, is expected between Saldanha and Cape Agulhas and spreading to Plettenberg Bay towards the evening, while moderating from the west. So there's a warning for you, so pretty much stay clear of the coast, please. Now, while you're thinking about that, we do have our sunrise view, so I need you to do a couple of things for me. Number 1, wipe your lens. Number 2, find a good sunrise view. And number 3, send it to me, 063-408-8863. The wiping of the lens part is very important, given the fact that this could actually be a misty morning when it's actually clear. Just a thought from my side as we take a look at where the areas are that have a bit of mist, but more importantly, the temperatures across Mzansi.
Oh, yes, it is heating up, but not as much as it's going to right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We've got so much to still look forward to and so much to indulge in. And speaking of indulgence, while I indulge in this, I'm going to get you excited for what's happening next, because as you heard, the culinary hotline is getting absolutely heated. We're going to bring you some wrapped indulgence like no other, so stand by for the magic. And then, like we said, we've got two boxes being ticked when it comes to entertainment. First up on the list, we've got Koala. There's Koala in the building. She is doing something incredible, but you're going to have to stick around and wait for that, because Mzansi, let me tell you, indulgence and all the good stuff is coming at you in just a bit. So for you, don't go anywhere. We'll see you around the corner.
Only you can make my day. It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso here in S3, and joining us right now, I'm very, very excited about D Koala, who is here, an award-winning rapper who has gained momentum over the past couple of years. She has been able to collaborate with a lot of other big names in the industry, even though D Koala's name is big enough alone. Hello. Such as Maglera Doughboy in the recent hit single Guan, and I feel like you need to just take a little listen to this to get yourself ready for this interview.
Utheni ingani libele bandafa kuriki ekhatha ikhatha ndethatha ndayibeka phezulu ngokucinga mna ndithenga ngawe ekuse oko ndithule 2 years ndingadrophi nangokuba sandibhukha ibrand sandifuna le wayini yayikhuza zikwela ngafani nawe shaphu sesesishap ngawe oko ndifikile egemini ndandifake eringini nantsemba nasikama ndoyiki kancane ndigwathi nawe ukuba unqanya ndincanya xa nditosa ingaza simfakele isandla
You're welcome to make some noise for D Koala!
Please, you deserve all the praise right now, D Koala.
Thank
I've
you
been
so
a
much.
fan for so many years, and it's been so beautiful to really watch your journey. I mean, that song in particular has now reached 2 million views
That's
across
true.
the streaming sites and YouTube in particular. And you actually co-directed that
Yes, I
video.
did.
Please tell me about it and how you're feeling about where you're at in your career right now.
Guan is my baby.
Yeah.
So the song itself, hey, it was like so I was quiet for like some time, and like during the COVID times and all of that, and then this song was kind of like a very powerful song for me, because I was like, right now creatives are struggling during COVID. It was like I was having a bit of creative block at some time, but then when Maglera called me over to his camp, he had a camp this side, but it was the first time I met him. Pulled up to him and he said, yo, I've always wanted to work. So LD and Zino D played a beat for us, and then I came up with the hook within like maybe like a minute or two.
Dang.
And then it was just instant fire. And then after that, making the music video, like moving over to that, let alone the song being success, we had to get to do the music video, and I was very happy that Stimmerol could support us. And just doing it in my hood, bringing my glitter over, also being part of directing something in my vision to see something the way I want it to be was amazing. Shout out to Adidas also. We were really having the time of our lives. It was the most exciting video shoot that I've ever done in my career.
Wow. Well,
And we can almost see that. Like,
See, that's the way you're talking about it. There's such a glee coming
Oh,
from it.
I love
It's
that
great.
music video.
But obviously with Guan, there's a bit of a development into an album over here, I can feel. So I want to ask you, what a Guan with that?
Nice question.
You're welcome.
Well, of course, we are talking about the album this year because, first of all, you guys are not the only people talking about it. I get threats in my DMs. I get big threats. So I remember this other time I was performing at one of these rallies, and then when I left, a bunch of kids were following me, but then this one, so I couldn't take pictures with all of them. So one is like, hey, well, let's take a picture. And I'm like, I'm sorry, baby, I have to go. And then she's like, yo, I'm going to delete all your songs. And I was like, damn. What a threat.
cancelled, done.
So, yeah, the album is in chats. Visuals are in chats. A big surprise coming through. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm very excited for this last 6 months going on. It's going to be like a big year for me, yeah.
Sure.
So cool.
There's one thing about Dee, she does it for the culture, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Can you give us an idea of who is going to be on the album?
Nah. I said much
Just
already.
small scoops, that's all. We're not asking.
Small.
Me.
Okay, that's fine. You are enough, like Cole said earlier, but afterwards you're gonna tell us. Well, let's talk about For the Culture in particular.
Sure.
It's an event you've been running for a while now, and of course you're from Kailicha to the world. And a big focus, even on your music, is to rap in Vernac, right?
Yeah.
But now we're taking it to Jozi. That's a whole
Yes.
other space and sphere. What's the vibe? What's going on?
It's the first time I'm doing a show in Jozi. Mostly I'm always there for shows that I'm booked at. So I wish, the most part I wish Ricky was still alive to see this part. Because Cotton Fest, For the Culture is mostly inspired by Cotton Fest and how it goes, and just having different genres of music get to perform at one stage and not be split like the usual, you know. Also having up and coming on stage, supporting your friends, and just supporting each other in music, you know. So I'm really excited. Yes, there are a bit of nerves because, you get the business side of Deco, and I like fun. I don't like serious stuff. So having to go on those calls every now and then with the team gets a little hectic sometimes. Of course, it's stressful, but I just can't wait till it happens and when I get to look back and say, I did that.
You did that.
I sold out.
Ooh.
I'm manifesting this. I'm selling out the Zone 6 venue.
Come on now, I see it already. I receive it for you as
Doing
well.
it for the
Who's on
culture.
lineup? What can we look forward to?
So the phase 1 lineup is already out. Phase 2 is bigger and it's crazier. So we like to start it a little bit small. So our Cape Town acts are going to be on the Joburg stage. Nice. Your K Kids, your ZBs. A whole lot of people are going to be on that stage. And then on the phase 2, I can't say much about the phase 2, but there's pretty big artists there.
Pretty big.
Pretty big.
Not bigger than you, Dikoala.
Oh, yeah, of
Not
course.
bigger than you,
I'm the
Dikoala.
showstopper.
You know, that's right. But we can't wait to see you perform a little bit later on your Feel Good Breakfast show. It's going to be
Of course,
amazing.
I'm
Of course,
excited.
get your tickets for the culture. If you're on the Joburg area, it's coming to you very, very soon. And let's get this individual ensuring that you sell this venue out. It's important. Zone 6, it's
Zone
gone.
6, 28 September.
There we go. Grab your tickets ASAP as we cross over to D. Ryle.
Call me D Money, D Money, baby. I'm laughing. I'm just being inspired by D right now, and I'm also manifesting sell-outs for the rest of this year, and I'm also going to manifest some moolah in your pocket, hopefully, and that's with the estimated 54 million rand lotto jackpot, which could be yours, and it's your ticket to win millions this Wednesday. So the question really is, what are you waiting for, right? We've got the opportunity to play lotto for an estimated 54 million rand jackpot today, and you could be the next multi-millionaire if you get involved in this. So how do you get involved? How do you get your tickets? Well, you can do it today in store. You can head over to the nationallottery.co.za website. We've got the mobile app, and then we've also got cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529# and then follow the USSDs. It really is that simple. Now, we've made it even easier for you because we've added all these details on our Expresso social media pages, so you can go check them out right now. And you can make sure to get yourself in the running to win by playing Lotto for an estimated 54 million million rand in jackpots today. But you got a Panda push-up play to find out, and hopefully we're manifesting lots of moolah in that pocket. We're going to manifest the good time here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show too. We've got D. Kawala standing by for an absolutely exhilarating performance, as you've just heard. And then standing by, we've got the one and only Mr. Skippers in the building. He's bringing through a workout like no other, and I hope we are ready for it. I hope you're ready for it, Mzansi. It's time to get moving and send this week into overdrive. We'll see you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Yes, Mzansi, welcome back. Middle of the week, but we're going to make it feel like a Friday right now and get you moving and grooving and using that beautiful body that you've been blessed with, right? So I'm sure you've noticed we've been talking so much about Run Your City, and the week has finally come. Yes, cometh the hour, cometh this incredible event which is happening this Sunday, and I want Durban to get ready to run their city. Yes, please.
It's happening. You can cue the Chariots of Fire. Dun, 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 dun. Now, the race kicks off from Suncoast, past Durban City Hall, ending off at the beachfront. So gorgeous scenery around you. And here's what you need to know about grabbing your race packs. Now, you can collect these on Friday, the 5th of July. That's this Friday, as well as Saturday, 6th July, at Globe Suncoast Casino Hotels and Entertainment, Suncoast Boulevard. Grab yours. And remember, there's going to be a bit of gees at the collection point too, so don't miss that either.
Maybe a bit more than a bit, I think.
A lot.
Now listen, if you are collecting solo, then bring along your SMS confirmation. Don't forget it, your race number and your ID, all right? Those three things are important. Now, if you are for groups, then you want to appoint a team leader of the group to present proof of entry, a group invoice, and then again, gather everyone's packs. So you want to have a team captain for that one. And then remember, no last-minute pickups. Each pack includes your race number and a handy timing chip.
Yep.
And the option for an ASA temporary license. Yeah, we're leveling you up here. This is a proper
You even get a license. Hello. License to thrill. Now, ABSA is committed to reducing single-use plastics. So please bring your own water bottles and refill at designated stations. That'll be along the route. And look out for recycling bins conveniently placed at the race start and finish areas to dispose of waste responsibly. And let's race sustainably together. And as you can see from some of those pictures, people have been actually picking up some of the waste along the way, showing that this particular Run Your City is not only about running your city, but it's also about looking after your community.
And I absolutely love it. I think this is going above and beyond just a run, like you said. This is impact with numbers coming together, all collectively for the right reasons. And it doesn't stop at just sustainability, because this project dives deeper into, I think, what's something that's very, very important for our nation right now. We're talking about the Cancer Association, right? Now, obviously, the South African Cancer Association is the official charity for the entire series of the events taking place in GQ, Gqeberha, in Cape Town, in Durban, Tshwane, and, of course, Joburg this year, 2024.
And as you know, with cancer, they're a non-profit leader in the fight against cancer since 1931. Cancer spelled C-A-N-S-A, if you want to go do some Googling later, enables research, educates the public, and advocates for and supports all people affected by cancer while leading South Africa towards a cancer-free society.
So I think this is every reason to get involved. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? The entries are closed, but you shouldn't stop. Oh, I think it shouldn't stop you, though, from getting involved in the event. If you're not participating as a runner, you can participate as one of the Gears captains. Bring your energy, get these guys motivated to cross that 10K line. I think a lot of people are doing it for the first time as well. So big things happening. Obviously, for more information on the race packs and the route, you can visit runyourcityseries.com. But Durban, we absolutely cannot wait to see you run your city.
Come on.
Good luck.
There are stories of believers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. ABSA.
Now, if you are planning to run your city with ABSA this coming weekend in Durban, then this workout, we made it especially for you. And we jump into a lower body workout to help you boost strength and conditioning, especially for longevity. Now, with exercises that move through different planes of motion, this routine is so perfect for not only at home, but also for gym sessions. And joining us right now is personal trainer and coach. His name is Josh Skippers. Sir, welcome to it. Can I say one thing?
Yes, what's
Go
up?
easy on me.
I will. No stress.
Welcome to it, Josh. Do we do a
Nice to meet you.
handshake?
Nice to
Good
have you.
sportsmanship? Okay. Lower body.
Yeah, so we'll go through 4 planes of motion, quite easy. We'll go through your squat. So the reason it's for longevity, obviously as you get older, I'm sure you've seen older people when they're sitting down, struggling to sit down on chairs, beds. So obviously as you're doing your squat, you'll go through 10 squats, nice and easy.
That's
so
fine.
don't worry. So as we do it, I will explain a bit more so you can get to it. So we'll go 10 squats. Obviously as you get older, this movement does obviously assist you with sitting down, sitting on the toilet, whatever you need. Good, we got 4 more.
Okay.
Good. 3 more. 2 and 1. Good, simple.
Nice.
Good, the next one is your lunge. So obviously you're going down there.
Okay.
Nice and easy. So
Is
I
the
want
knee
you-
touching the ground?
No, it's not. So I want you going in reverse with that lunge for me. Just before you touch the ground,
Oh.
you're coming up again.
Okay.
Cool, just like that. So if you want to tie your laces as you get older, you want to get on the ground to pray, whatever your case may be.
Right.
Good, we'll do 16 of these, 8 on each side.
But this is also good if you're younger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of stretch, it's a bit of motion
100%.
movement for you too.
100%. Good, we'll go 6 more each side. It's nice and basic, nice and simple. You look like you train, so
Do I
Yeah.
look like I train? Do you hear that?
it's the first time I've trained without music in a while. Good, we
Make
got
our
2
own
more.
music right here.
Yeah, here we go.
Cool.
Sweet. Cool, we'll get on the ground now for the next one. So I want
Okay.
you on your back. Cool, so we'll go into your thrusting now. Pretty easy from there. I want you driving your heels into the ground, thrusting your hips up into the sky. This is really good for building those glutes.
Okay.
I know girls love building their glutes up,
Yeah,
so we'll
we
go 10
wanna
of
have
these.
booties this
there
summer.
we go. Good, we'll go
So
7
you're
more.
touching the ground when you go down?
Yeah, so touching the ground. As you get to the top of the movement, you want to squeeze your glutes together. You should feel a nice contraction there. We'll go 4 more there.
Okay.
Nice and easy.
If I haven't doubled in size when I get up here, I'm gonna be upset, Josh.
Good, we'll go 1 more. Perfect. Good, we'll get on our feet again. For the last one, we'll grab the dumbbells as well.
Okay.
Cool, these are quite heavy, so just bear in mind there.
You're okay. I can
From
handle
there, have you done any hinging? So if you want to pick up any box in front of you, from there, keep that back nice and straight, and you'll hinge back. Perfect, you've definitely trained before. So you want to be using your hip as a hinge, almost like a door hinge.
Okay.
So from there, you want to push your glutes all the way back. Perfect. From
And your
there,
knees are bent?
Yeah, so bending the knees slightly from there. Perfect. So we've got 10 of those.
If someone doesn't have weights at home, what could they use?
Literally anything. A bag, a 5-liter water bottle. Pretty basic, yeah.
Filled with water or not water?
Depending on how heavy you want it.
Okay.
Cool. We'll go 5 more, nice and easy. 4, 3, good, 2,
Yeah.
and 1 more. Perfect, and that's it. You'll repeat that 5 times.
Oh.
You're good to go.
Are we repeating it 5 times now?
I don't think so. On your own, but that's all the basic low body movements. If you're obviously getting older, those movements will assist you.
Okay, well, we do have some time. So
Yeah.
how many times do you think we could do this? Or
I think you go
what
one more
should
round.
One more round?
One more round of each.
Okay, breathe.
Sweet.
We
I'm
got
gonna pick up
this.
the pace a bit though.
Okay. I wasn't
Ready?
expecting that.
Cool, let's go.
Now, your squats, you literally are almost touching the ground. You're going so far down.
So-
These are deep squats, no?
Yeah, so with, in terms of biomechanics, obviously my hip socket allows me to squat deeper. And with a lot of mobility work, you could probably open up your ankles a bit more. Good. Good, we got 2 more there.
Okay.
Last one. Sweet. Cool, we got that lunge again.
Okay.
Good. Perfect.
Ooh, my balance.
Yeah. So with that ankles again, I can see you probably need a little bit of mobility work, but don't worry. A lot of people do. With mobility work, you'll open up your ankles and you'll get a bit more stability
Okay.
when you are doing this reverse lunge. But that comes with
With
over
time and
yeah.
more training,
And
for
consistency,
sure.
yeah.
And consistency.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
think with exercise, that's the most important thing.
100%.
Now listen, Josh, you have an event coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about that?
Cool, so it's at Makers Landing in the waterfront.
Yeah.
We'll go on the ground again.
Cool.
Basically, for all fitness enthusiasts, there'll be 5 classes from all different trainers. I think we're going to stop there with the workout.
I'm taking my breather right now.
Yeah, so 5 different trainers from all over Cape Town.
Okay.
Virgin Active, Storm Center, Eat Studios. And basically, if you want to come through, have a good time, it's $250. But any money spent towards your health
Yes.
is a good investment.
Right.
So come through, have a good time. Be a lot of fun.
Okay, last session, let's go. Let's
Good.
put it in. I'm definitely glowing right now, not sweating.
Are the glutes feeling good?
Yeah, they're feeling something.
Good, you're going to drive those heels as hard as you can to the ground. Eh?
Okay.
There you go. Good, we'll go 4 more there. I think I'm also starting to sweat here.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good thing. You're not in this alone.
Good, you'll go 2 more.
Okay,
1 more.
1 and 2.
Perfect. Sweet.
Ooh. Well, South Africa, I hope that you also,
so much.
we're going to stop right there, Joe. I hope that you also worked out with me this morning. It's been absolutely good. The blood is flowing. And you know what the best part about working out is?
Yeah.
I feel accomplished. I feel good. I feel like I could take on the day
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah,
It's only 6:30 in the morning, and we are off to a great start. So thank you for working out with us. Josh, thank you for working out too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Out of 10, how did I do?
10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Sweet, thanks so much.
Good job, thank you.
Thank you.
This is great, honestly. Makers Landing, 6th July. Go support Josh's event, please. And you know what? If you say fitness slowly, it sounds just like chocolate. It just proves that fit people sometimes are a bit gullible. Anyway, you know what's coming up? The Culinary Hotline with these 2 incredible people from Wrapped Indulgence. There's a viral chocolate trend that we will be doing in front of you. And if you have any questions, 063-408-8863 as Lawrence and Kayla stand by for some chocolatey goodness a little bit later on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. There's chocolate. Why would you go anywhere else?
Drained? Dehydrated? You have lost more than just fluid. Recover faster. Add Rehydrate, SA's #1 oral electrolyte mixture.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso here on S3. And before we get onto the culinary hotline, from indulgent truffles to artisanal bars and everything in between, prepare to indulge your senses and discover why chocolate has captivated hearts around the globe for centuries. We go behind the scenes of Cape Town's new chocolate shop, Wrapped Indulgence, to see what the craze is all about.
Hi, I'm David Dondi. I'm the founder of Wrapped, and we're a little different. You might be in a chocolate and ice cream store, but amazingly, we're actually all about making a difference with real food. Amazing, real ingredients, and just making the better choices easier for you. But come, let me show you how it all works around here. The moment I realized we wanted to open Wrapped was when I understood that we were trying to build a food group all around real food and making the healthier choices more desirable. And what better way to do that than with the decadence of chocolate and ice cream? So this is where the creative, really fun stuff happens. Come, let me show you how we spray the bonbons with real chocolate. The thing that really gives me the most delight here with all these amazing, intricate chocolates and the artwork and the stuff that we do is actually the moment that kid, that adult walks in here and their eyes light up with this amazement at this playground of chocolate and decadence. And that for me is where I get my joy here. So this is the new color scheme, huh?
New color scheme.
Yeah.
I've created the black dots to create some dimension, but I just love the purple pink.
So cool, yeah.
It's awesome. You dig it? Yeah. Cool, thanks guys. When you walk into Wrapped, it's a little bit of an assault on the senses. The smells, the colors, the vibe, and then of course you'll get the tastiest things you can eat. So we're all about choice. Everything starts with a base, and then from there you add on all of your inclusions. So there's certain things that we've made, and then we've got the things that everybody loves, the candies, and you create your own.
When biting into one of our chocolates, I think the first experience you might have is one of nostalgia. Just remembering childhood sweets, that first time you had a chocolate bar when you were younger. And I think we really pay a lot of attention to what we're doing. We make everything from scratch. You know, I've got a lot of experience, Kayla's got a lot of experience. We really bring that experience through to making the best chocolates we can.
So what I'm making now is our chocolate liquid nitrogen ice cream. We offer 4 flavors at Wrapped. We do our chocolate, vanilla, and a vegan hazelnut, and sugar-free, which is made with our minimalist chocolate that is bean to bar and original to us. So first things first, we add our ice cream base. What's special about our ice cream base is that it's essentially just a custard. Eggs, milk, cream, tiny bit of sugar. We don't have to add sugar because there's no ice crystals. Okay, so very carefully we take our liquid nitrogen. Very important to be safe. Got gloves on. My glasses are acting as safety goggles. And then we just turn the machine on very slowly. Pour in the nitrogen. Watch for texture. Let's crank it. Then I can hear when the ice cream's ready. I can hear that it started to get a little bit thicker. So now I'm taking our croissant cone and I'm gonna line it with chocolate. And now I'm gonna fill it with ice cream. And there you have our chocolate nitro ice cream in a croissant cone.
I make sure that our passion comes through in the simplest of ways. I relentlessly strive for making us better tomorrow than we are today. We believe there's always a better way to do things, and that combined with an obsession over quality just keeps us driven.
It's weird. I can't even talk after that. Did you just see how that gentleman dived into that goodness? I'm sorry. I'm very excited. Now, obviously, you know, it's time for what they would call, and stand by, everybody. I've paid each person here R2 to do the ting-tings. The culinary hotline bling!
Ting, ting, ting!
I should have paid them more. Anyway, right, so any questions? 063-408-8863. We're here for you. And today we are here with Wrapped Indulgence. They are going to be leading this. And we have the privilege of two of their talented pastry chefs who are in the kitchen to make that viral Dubai chocolate bar that can't stop being on your timeline. Yes, that one, yes. Now, the Katafi pistachio chocolate bar, it's incredible. It looks good. I just find that a lot of people who are well manicured just break it. I seldom see people eating it. Today, we're going to eat it in front of you. I know it may seem rude, but it's okay. Also, we'll be experimenting with liquid nitrogen to make some delicious ice cream. So if you've ever seen those gastronomical individuals hoy a bit of liquid nitrogen with some ice cream, we're going to do that today. Now, here we go. The two of you, I'm ready. Lawrence, welcome. Yes. Kayla. Are you excited?
So excited.
Because the thing is, you know, this thing, it seems, and Chef Clem, has it not seemed like almost unattainable when this thing is in Dubai, only on your timeline? Now, you know, Wrapped Indulgence around the corner is going to hook you up.
And especially because you mentioned something that I just realized now. I've seen a lot of the chocolate being broken.
Yes.
But not a lot of people eating it.
No.
So today it's happening, right?
Yeah, we can't just break the chocolate and look at it. We're going to have to break and eat.
Absolutely. Exactly.
You know, that's important. But, I mean, let's talk a bit more about the ingredients in front of us. You know, that Katafi chocolate bar, it's been crazy, you know, in Dubai as well. And now we've got some of the ingredients, which we can break down for a second. We also got some comments that have come through about the questions around this thing. But just a little broad stroke of what we have in front of us. From the far bowl over there, we're seeing, that's the Katafi we're talking about, right?
So this is the Katafi pastry. We've already baked it off. This is how it looks before you've baked it off. So it's these long, beautiful strands.
Wow.
So this is just phyllo pastry that's been shredded, basically, that's all.
Is that it? Because, I mean, it's got a vermicelli type of, you know, texture to it. I can see that, but that's very cool. You know, you always wonder, you know, who comes up with this idea? Who one day sat in their kitchen and said, you know what, I'm going to put this pastry through the shredder and see what happens, you know, and look at, and this is what comes out.
It's beautiful. And the preparation for that, is anything else that's done to the pastry before it's baked, or do you just bake it as is?
Add a few blobs of butter, because butter makes everything better.
So you definitely get some butter on it, and this is what happens after it's baked.
Exactly.
I didn't know. Actually, I had no idea. This is where the pastry comes. I thought it was just like magically appeared.
Yeah.
Yes, of
but
course.
now it makes complete sense. And this is kind of like what makes, besides the pistachio, this is what makes this chocolate bar so amazing. It's the texture.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's amazing. It's great. Okay.
This is amazing that you said the butter, because as you know, just pastry notoriously gets very dry on the counter. So that's interesting how you keep that moisture and almost elasticity prior to baking. Is that the butter doing its work there?
Yeah. Okay. And also, once it's mixed in, then that moisture's all going to be sealed in.
Oh, that's fantastic.
In the bar.
But don't worry, we are going to make our own bar. It's going to be pretty amazing. How much do you want, if you had to make your own bar, this one, how much would you sell it for?
2,436 Rand.
I'll give you dollars. Love.
Okay,
Absolutely.
sorry, thank you. Thank you so much.
But we got some viewer comments, don't we?
Yes, we do.
We've actually got
voice
notes.
Voice notes that have come through. So I would love for you guys to answer a couple of these if you don't mind. The first voice note's up. Let's take a listen.
Hi guys, so I know that they use phyllo pastry, but is there anything else that we could use instead?
Great.
So you couldn't really use something else. It is phyllo pastry, but it's been processed in a way that it's these super fine strands. You will kind of never get that at home. Katafi is very readily available.
Okay.
You can buy it in the supermarket. All you have to do is defrost it. It takes really quick, bake it off, and you're good to go. There isn't really a substitute for it, no.
I think you could use another cereal or something like that as a crunchy element, but you're going to end up with a different product.
Yeah.
Might be super interesting to do that and experiment, but...
Okay. Yeah. Well, I was actually going to ask, maybe breakfast flakes would be great for it,
exactly.
you know what I mean? Something like that. Because if you look at the colour of that, it's giving that sort of thing. But as you mentioned, there's no substitute for Katafi. That's fantastic. A few more voice notes that have come through. In fact, let's take a listen to another one. Okay, there's no other voice note, don't worry about it, but my voice will come through. I see you have a bowl of pistachios. That's the equivalent of 29,200.
No, a small apartment.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. It's actually a small apartment.
A kidney.
Yeah, pistachios are very important, and I think you know, why is the pistachio the nut itself? I mean, what's the pull with regard to this, especially with regard to the Katafi chocolate bar and the way?
Because it's Dubai, Habibi.
Habibi, it's Dubai. It's Dubai. You want to smell my oud, Habibi? Smell the oud. But I think this is great. If I think about it, there's something about pistachio. You know, could you substitute pistachio? I feel like that's the question.
Again, you can substitute for pretty much any nut, but you're going to have a totally different flavor profile. Maybe that's going to be something super exciting. You would just have to find out.
I would like to find out sometime, eh?
Yeah.
But you're going to have to find a high-fat nut, I think, in order to get this texture. I think that's the most important. Let's listen to another voice, though. Maybe there's a question from your side. Thanks a lot for sending.
What South African flavors can we incorporate in this chocolate bar?
Come on. I mean, I'd love to answer, but please, you guys
That's
answer
super interesting.
Yeah.
I think something beautiful like a chai spice or like a masala kind of vibe like that.
I think anything dry, so you couldn't add like a liquid. That would be the important thing. It must be like a dry spice or something like that you could roast perhaps with a getafe, or something that's like a fat-based thing you could mix in with the pistachio. That's the...
This is great, eh?
I think that'll do well.
You know, so you said chai, and I mean, that is a screaming maltert, you know, for that sort of filling would actually work quite well if you think about it. I mean,
Making notes.
Yeah, make
a
notes. We're gonna
maltart
be
filling
rich,
would be
brother.
absolutely amazing.
Right?
Because it's all about, the thing about this chocolate bar is all about the difference in texture.
Yes.
You've got this hard exterior, so as long as you've got that ooey gooey center, plus that texture.
Crispiness as well, yeah.
I mean, does it not speak to... Sorry, did I just come up with a...
At the end of the show,
wrapped intelligence?
Meet me at the warehouse.
That's correct. I will see you in those apartments that happen to cost as much as that bowl of pistachios. That's fantastic. All right, so if you have any more questions, please send them through. Also, we love hearing your voice, so send a voice note, 063-408-8863. As Kayla and Lawrence, we're actually going to make this viral chocolate in front of you. This is going to be great to see the steps. And who knows, we might actually eat it after we break it, unlike you've seen on social media. So stand by, ask the questions, and we're back with another edition of the Culinary Hotline in the next couple of minutes.
I'm not going to lie, Ryle. The only reason why I woke up this morning was because there was a guarantee of chocolate in studio.
A guarantee.
A guarantee. It wasn't you, it wasn't Carl, it was that chocolate.
I think a lot of them, Zanzi's not arguing with you right now. They are awake and paying attention, but keep that attention locked on your screens right now, because it's that time of the year when the bargains are hot and the excitement is high. Because today we're taking you behind the scenes at Game Store's halfway day sale that happened this past weekend across the country.
And what's exciting is that Graham caught up with shoppers snagging unbeatable deals on everything from electronics to home essentials. Let's have a look.
We've made it, baby, halfway there, and we have celebrated that halfway mark of the year in style, courtesy of Game's halfway day sale. We can score some massive savings on everyday items and also some of those big ticket investment items, and not just here at Game, it's extended across macro and builders as well. So I thought an opportunity to take stock, catch up with one of our favorites, Catherine Madley from Massmart, to find out how it's gone and what we can look forward to in savings for the rest of the year. Oh, Kath, we made it. We're halfway there. You guys come in, you swoop in with the halfway sale. What's going on here? What is the thrust behind this opportunity?
Well, I was hearing some customers singing, "Oh, we're halfway there. We're living on a prayer." It's a famous John Bon Jovi song. So, I mean, this is our third year doing it. It's time to celebrate the middle of the year. We always celebrate New Year and Christmas and those kinds of things. So halfway day is a new holiday. It's a restart. It's a refresh. So what we bring to the customer is we bring them a bit more than the usual everyday savings.
I love the fact that Expresso as a show very much represents our market. Our viewers are the shoppers out there that do need these deals now more than ever. And the fact that Game is offering savings across the board and now extending that into builders and macro, I would imagine this has helped a lot of people at a critical time when we really do need to stretch every rand and cent. I saw the two of you moving with purpose. I know there are some great deals on offer today, but you guys clearly came in here to get something. So what's on the list today?
We are hunting for air fryers and cell phones.
We know at this time of the year we need to stretch every cent. Forget the rands, we got to make it count. When you can get savings on those essential items, those everyday items, but also some of the more big ticket items, how much of a difference will that make in your world?
While being a single mom of 3 kids, it
Wow.
is a big difference when you get those extra savings.
As a big group, that's owned by Walmart. We have the ability to source products at the best price for the customer every single day. So we have real price gaps in builders, game, macro consistently. We do have some special days like Halfway Day, our Black Friday, but at the end of the day, all 4 of our brands are focused on saving customers money so that they can live better, and that's a real price gap.
Now knowing the range of deals across all essentials and some of those spaces where maybe you just want to dream a little bit. I'm not just going to be celebrating the winter solstice next year, I'm going to be celebrating this day, this weekend of sales, especially now that it runs not only across game, but into the Massmart bigger basket of savings. I love the in-store experience, but that's not the only way we can connect with you guys. How can shoppers stay on top of the deals that are happening and connect to you?
That's the beauty that we have in Massmart, is we've got 3 ways to access the customers. 1, we have a footprint of stores all over the country for people that enjoy that. 2, we've got active websites with extended ranges and marketplaces for more products and more abundance of things. Builders, Game and Macro also have pickup. So you can go to store, you can get it delivered at your house, or you can pick up. We're the biggest omni-channel retailer in South Africa.
Michonne, if you could walk out with one thing here today, obviously other than the phone, what would that be?
Probably a bicycle.
Really?
I would love a bicycle.
Well, this is the time to fish, okay? And of course, as I'm going to do every time I leave a game store, I'm going to pick up some sanitary products so I can make another donation. Yep, it's a year's supply for $60. That's incredible. With the first half of the year done and dusted, we can now embrace the second half of the year with confidence. And of course, with a lot more cash in our pockets. I think we can also embrace winter with some of those winter hot takes ready on the shelves. Do yourself a favor, go online or get in store, visit your closest game. You might just see that one big ticket item, that investment item that you deserve.
So many great deals, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you missed it, but wow, oh wow, I'm so glad that Graham was on the ground to see that halfway day sale.
Nan's always coming through with the plugs, and I'm not going to complain about it. And I think you, Mzansi, have every reason to get involved in that one. Exclusive deals waiting for you. So what are you waiting for? Now, I'm going to let you in on something. I don't want you to wait any longer because we've got so much magic coming up in just a bit. Obviously, we were diving into the culinary conundrum. We were talking with Wrapped Indulgence and diving into the world of how do we make that Dubai bar, the one that's been trending on TikTok, and hopefully we can give you a taste test on it too. I'm absolutely excited. Look at that thing. Wild.
You know what I would love to see?
Huh?
I don't know if you've seen Dee Koala's nails, but I want to have like an ASMR moment where she's like, and
Oh,
then she eats
perfect.
it. Oh. Well, she is coming up and she's going to perform a song for us. We're going to see if we can convince her to try some chocolate as well. But we'll see all of that after the break. Grab your coffee and don't go anywhere.
Bake more memories with Royal Baking Powder, and you could win your own KitchenAid stand mixer. Be a part of the Tastemaster competition action by watching the show and baking a creative interpretation of the week's theme using Royal Baking Powder. Then upload it to socials by replying to the competition post, including hashtag the Tastemaster SA and hashtag Bake More Memories. Don't miss the Tastemaster SA every Tuesday evening at 7, repeat Wednesday at 1 and Sundays at 4 p.m. on SABC2.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, Mzansi, it is your feel-good breakfast show, middle of the week, but as promised, things are gearing up to feel like the weekend.
Oh, absolutely. Just because it's Wednesday doesn't mean we can't party.
Yes.
And we've got an incredible performer who's standing by. Dee Koala has been in the sidelines and now she's about to take the main stage. The stage is yours.
Shabbos everybody, my name is Dee Koala, Share of Culture 7784, and I'm doing my hit single, Gwan. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey. Heard it to Gwan Gawa. Apaklen of Pumakonas Kutisi Asali and the Sangangawa. Heard it to Gwan Gawa, except Gwan Gawa. Kangana Moringa. Dokamana Legend, Kanasifani, Kangana, who's it Gawa. Gwan Gawa, except Gwan Gawa. Apaklen of Pumakonas Kutisi Asali and the Sangangawa. Heard it to Gwan Gawa, except Gwan Gawa. Kangana Moringa. Dokamana Legend, Kanasifani, Kangana, who's it Gawa. Heard it to Gwan Gawa. Utheni ingani libele bandafa kuriki culture ndethatha beka phezulu ngokucinga mna ndithenqa ngawe ekse oko ndithuli 2 years ndingadropina ngokuba sandibhuka ibrands sandifuna le wayini yakhuza ukwela abafani nawe shapuze sezishop ngawe oko ndifikile egemini ndifake eringini nantswebana sigama ndoyika ncana ndigwaji nawe ukuba unqanya ndincanya xa nditose ingawuza sondifakela isandla kancinane nditshayi nawe apheka sikethi nasidlala Konihlala phakuma ilobali awunesikambi ziskimi kuransa sichitha isixoshi banga kwikhisa libali semagleriya zuringa nobani ndingukwela pheka sayandasi seliwaselikhalifa sindithi ibrand ayasithola ba-atholakala hewe ndithi kwangawe apho kulinophuma khona sichithisi ahlali enasanganqa ngawe hewe ndithi kwangawe kusakwangawe kancane ngoringama emva kwamawuna le njengekhona sifani kancane uze ngawe kwangawe kusakwangawe apho kule naphuma khona sichithisi ahlali yena sanganqa ngawe ewe ndithi kwangawe kusakwangawe kancane ngoringama emva kwamawuna le njengekhona sifani kancane uze ngawe kwangawe ndithi kwangawe kutheni ingani libele bandafa kuriki culture ndethatha beka phezulu ngokucinga mna ndithenqa ngawe Gwan Gawa, Gwan Gawa, Gwan Gawa.
Yeah!
And now, yes, Dee Koala, that's the spirit. And I'm so glad that we used that to get into our news at the top of this hour, moments before 7 o'clock. And we get started with your national news. Right here, the UN has found that the detention of 2 South African engineers in Equatorial Guinea is illegal. The UN's Working Group on Arbitrary Detention says Dirk Potgieter, 54, and Peter Human, 55, must be released immediately. Now, they were arrested on drug charges last year, but their families believe this was because of a South African court ruling against the Deputy President of Equatorial Guinea, Teodoro Obiang, whose assets in South Africa were seized. The UN Working Group's verdict is a substantial finding which shows the detentions a serious violation of human rights. Now, motorists can expect another round of relief at the pumps. The now reconfigured Department of Mineral and Petroleum Resources has announced the latest decrease in fuel prices for this month. As from tomorrow, 93 unleaded petrol will see the biggest drop of R1.05 per litre. 95 unleaded petrol will be 99 cents per litre cheaper. Both grades of diesel will decrease by 24 and 30 cents per litre. Illuminating paraffin will cost 18 and 24 cents less, and LP gas will come down by 22 cents. Moving on to international news, large numbers of Palestinian residents and patients started leaving a hospital and tent camps in Khan Yunis last night. This after the Israeli army instructed that the eastern part of the city has to be evacuated, where a renewed ground offensive is expected. People left the area on foot and in heavily loaded vehicles in the dark. Now, patients also had to be moved to other hospitals. Indications are that Israel will strike again in the Khan Yunis area, where it has already attempted to prevent Hamas fighters from regrouping. The World Bank has approved a $208 million grant for Zambia to help address the social and economic impact of drought that has hit the southern African region. Southern Africa is enduring its worst drought in many years. This is owing to a combination of naturally occurring El Niño, when an abnormal warming of waters in the eastern Pacific radiates heat into the air, leading to hotter weather across the world and higher average temperatures produced by greenhouse gas emissions. And we close off news at this hour with this one. While South Africa's rugby spotlight often shines on men's teams, the women's teams has been quietly rising to prominence and will soon make history in Paris. The South African women's sevens rugby team is ecstatic to compete in the Olympic Games for the first time. Now, despite qualifying twice before, they were previously excluded by the SA Sports Confederation and Olympic Committee. For the past fortnight, they've been attending an intense camp at Potchefstroom, finalizing their lineup. South Africa will face formidable opponents in Australia, Ireland and Britain in their pool. But coach Renfred Dazel is brimming with confidence about their chances. The stage is set for these talented women to showcase their skills on the world stage. I know for one, I will be watching and keeping my eyes on everything Olympics this year. Now, speaking of, let's have a look at your sports.
Let's do that. Thanks a lot, Carissa. Let's get on to some rugby action. Springbok coach Rassie Erasmus named a squad with 20 Rugby World Cup winners for their incoming series opener against Ireland. That'll be on Saturday at Loftus Versfeld, Pretoria. The starting 15 includes 12 players from the World Cup final victory over New Zealand. Newcomers Gerard Steenkamp and Sasha Feinberg Ngome Zulu join the squad, featuring a 6-2 bench split favouring the forwards. So all the best to the boys as they go into that challenge. Now, on to football. Bafana exited the 2024 COSAFA Cup despite a 1-0 win over Eswatini at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Tabang Sibanyoni's early goal secured the victory, but Mozambique's 3-1 win over Botswana saw them top Group A on goal difference. With Group B's winners, Comoros, and second-placed Kenya, both on 6 points, Bafana missed out on advancing as the best runner-up. Now, staying with football, Netherlands' Cody Gakpo netted his third goal of the European Championship, while Daniel Malen added 2 late strikes in a 3-0 victory over Romania in their last 16 clash. Following criticism for their 3-2 group stage loss to Austria, the Dutch displayed improved composure and control, securing a spot in the Euro quarterfinals for the first time since 2008. They'll face Turkey in the quarterfinals. That'll be this Saturday. And on to tennis, and I called this one. I said there's going to be many upsets, and the first one came quite early. Marketa Vondrousova became the first defending women's Wimbledon champion in 30 years to lose in the first round, falling 6-4, 6-2 to Spain's Jessica Bozas-Manero in just 66 minutes. This makes Vondrousova only the second defending champion in the Open era to exit in the first round, following Steffi Graf's 1994 defeat to Laurie McNeil. And that's it for your sporting action for now. Another update in 1 hour. Let's get you safely to work. Here's the traffic with Ryle.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kalitos. Many of you heading out on the roads this morning. Let's see how we can assist you, and let's move to Benoni in Johannesburg. Now, there's been a multi-vehicle accident on the N12 westbound. Now, this after Tom Jones. Now, as you can see from the visuals, the right lane has been closed, so please do expect delays and allow for added travel time when passing through. I think for anybody passing through and heading on the roads this morning, buckle up, plan your routes accordingly, and please stay safe. But for now, though, let's head to the world of weather and see how we can assist you on that front. Now, diving into the world of weather, and the SA Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for disruptive rainfall, resulting in localized flooding of roads and susceptible settlements, as well as motor vehicle accidents due to slippery roads and reduced visibility, which is expected over the city of Cape Town, the Swartland, Stellenbosch, Drakensberg, and the Western Overberg municipalities of the Western Cape today. Now, furthermore, a yellow level 2 warning for damaging coastal winds, resulting in difficulty navigating at sea, which may lead to small vessels and personal watercraft at risk of taking on water and capsizing, which is expected between Saldanha and Cape Agulhas. And this is also going to be spreading to Plettenberg Bay towards the evening, while moderating from the west. Well, from our weather news, we dive into one of our favorite parts of the hour, and this is our sunrise view. Look at this one sent in by Anissa, all the way through from Durban, but what a fiery shot. There's movement in the ocean, the waves are cooking, the sun is rising up. It's giving that amber hue, and even the lens was cleared specifically for you, Carl, as per your request earlier this morning. So once again, Mzansi, thank you for sending that incredible picture in. Again, a reminder from Carlitos, clear that lens. We've got another edition coming through in an hour. And Elisa, if you've got another shot, then bring it through. We want more. And again, Mzansi, anybody having an incredible sunrise, share it with us and we'll share it with the rest of the world. For now, though, let's dive into those temperatures that you can expect. A reminder, though, that number is 0634088863. And yes, as promised, finally, let's take a look at the temperatures we can expect on your side of town.
Sheesh, those low temperatures, -1 in Sutherland. Oh my gosh, I'm wishing you all the best and warmth coming your way, Sutherland. And we need to give you some money too. Not you, Sutherland, but anybody who wants to win and play a lotto, because the estimated 54 million rand lotto jackpot could be your ticket to big millions this Wednesday.
So I don't feel like you should be waiting.
No.
Well, in fact, what are you waiting for? Why don't you just go play lotto for an estimated 54 million rand jackpot today, and you could be the next multi-millionaire, but there are ways to play. How do you?
Oh, so many ways. You can buy your ticket today in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. That's another way. Or on the mobile app. You can head to cell phone banking, or you could simply just dial *120 *7529# for USSD.
All the details are on our Expresso social media pages, so go check them out and make sure to get yourself in the running to win by playing lotto for an estimated 54 million rand jackpot today. Panda, Pusha, play, and do it now, please. If you don't
Do
mind.
it right now.
Yes.
We're having so much fun in studio. It's only just after 7 o'clock, and I'm telling you, there's so much more coming your way because that chocolate moment is going to happen. Guess what? I made a plan, and now I'm going to be in the kitchen. So I'm going to enjoy some wrapped indulgence in just a bit with that Dubai chocolate. Come on, the culinary hotline bling still continues in just a bit.
It's going to be crazy. And I can tell you one thing that's more viral than that chocolate is certain people who won at the BET Awards, local individuals, plus all the news, that roundup delivered by this lovely individual. And that'll be a little bit later, so make sure you stick around. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I told you that I was going to make a plan to be right here in the kitchen this morning because we're super excited with our culinary hotline bling. That's why I'm so excited. Our guests today, they're here from Cape Town's hottest new chocolate shop. It's called Wrapped Indulgence. Now, there's something called a pistachio bar, and it's definitely taken social media by storm. You might also know it as a Dubai chocolate bar. Many people have been trying to make it in the comfort of their own homes, and we decided, why not just give it a try? So we brought in two amazing pastry chefs from Wrapped Indulgence to show us exactly how it's done. There are so many ingredients around me, but of course we've got one leading the way. Kayla, how are we going to get into this? Where do we begin?
Okay, amazing. So let me let you know first that I've prepped these molds. I have splashed and sprayed them with cocoa butter in my nice fun factory. Unfortunately, I can't do that here. So these are prepped. So
you say you splashed them, so this is chocolate?
So it's cocoa butter.
It's cocoa butter?
It's cocoa butter that then we color and create the pigments. They're all made of natural colors as well.
Wow.
So, yeah, so then those are splashed, sprayed 3 different colors, create some dimension and make them beautiful.
You know what? I wondered how they got the patterns on there. I thought they painted it afterwards.
My secrets.
Oh, well, you revealed it all today.
Okay, so what I've done is I've just tempered some chocolate, so I'm going to start with that, just because it's setting as we're going. You guys will have to come to one of our master classes to learn how to temper chocolate.
Okay.
But we can't do that today. All right, so then in order to make your shell, so we're looking for an empty cavity because we want to whack as much filling as we possibly can inside, right? So how you'll kick off with that is grab yourself some chocolate. Of course, you want the best quality chocolate you can find.
And is this a milk chocolate?
This is a milk chocolate. If you find it a little bit sweet, you can totally do a dark chocolate.
How about a white chocolate?
I think white chocolate would be a bit of overkill.
Okay.
But we are coming up with
Wait, that's where we draw the line. We draw the line at white chocolate.
Just because it's quite sweet.
It is quite sweet.
So you want to use, I am using some white chocolate today, but it's to balance out the rest of the ingredients.
Right.
Okay, so what I've done is I've pretty much, you know what, just for good measure, I'm going to put
some more chocolate.
one more scoop inside. So what you want to do is once you've done your mold, you want to give it a good tap. What you're doing, thank you. What you're doing there is you're eliminating air bubbles and just making it really nice and smooth and beautiful.
Beautiful.
And then comes the cool part where, thank you, where you just empty it all the way out.
You could have emptied that in my mouth, but you know what? A bowl is also okay.
The most commonly asked question. So you want to shake it out really nicely. You're looking for a really nice thin shell, so when you break it open, you get that full effect.
Which is this, right? Which is how it's...
Exactly. So I've prepped those up for us. Those are the shells already done.
Chef, how long do you have to wait for it to completely dry down like that?
Listen, there is no rules. You just kind of have to watch.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, I love that. There are no rules.
There are no
because
rules.
chocolate is so temperamental.
Exactly.
It sets when it wants to set. It'll do what it wants to. So I love that you said there are no rules.
People are a little bit scared of chocolate. Don't be intimidated. But be respectful. It will show you who's the boss really, really quickly.
I'm learning so many new things about chocolate today. All right, what else
So
do we do?
that's the shell done. What I've done is I've turned it upside down just so that whatever chocolate runs out sets totally flat.
Okay.
So that when we add our final layer of chocolate, you don't have all funny ridges and bumps.
Right.
Cool. So onto the filling. What we've done is we've taken these beautiful pistachios and we've ground them down.
Wow.
You can do that in a food process at home. It will take a little while and just watch them. So most importantly is you're going to toast your pistachios first. Watch them like a hawk. It will hurt your feelings and your pocket if you burn them. So watch them as you roast them.
And the outer skins, do we take that off as well?
So the shells, yes, of course. These skins that are attached, you virtually will never get them off. So it's just one of those things.
Roast dry in a pan?
In the oven.
In the oven.
Dry in the oven, just as they are. No oils or butters or things like that. We're incorporate the nuts have their own natural oils, so we don't need to add anything. Okay, so what I've done is we've ground them down. You can see this beautiful pistachio paste, and so can see it's beautiful and green, and that's because we've watched the nuts as they're roasting.
Does it have a smell to it?
Oh, absolutely. Straight up pistachio.
Heavenly.
Yeah.
I love pistachios.
Yeah. Okay.
Money, money, money.
Sorry, I just want to distract for a second. Like, as I'm busy, all I can see, Chris, I didn't even you noticed, our floor director, Lucian, behind the camera, licking his lips as we are busy. Man, he's hungry. I'm calling him out. He's like, oh, I'm embarrassed now. Got you, Lucian.
You ain't Lucian. Don't even worry about it.
So, okay, we got a lot of people in the kitchen because that links to my next question. Come in, Lucian. Come. This chocolate is very rich, but you can keep on working because I know this chocolate is quite rich. Is it a bar for sharing, or is it like a one-man job? How do you share it?
It depends if you physically can. It's so delicious that you're gonna want to just inhale the whole thing. There is no... I need that one.
Yeah, I'm getting my eyes on Lucian. The chocolate's for me today.
But Lucian, I will share with you. Okay, I'll share with you. Okay, thank you, Lucian. Got you, my friend.
I might have brought you some things.
Ooh, Lucian, actually, okay. No sharing. Lucian's got his own. All right.
All right, pistachio paste.
So guys,
what do we do next?
pistachio paste, this is white chocolate that we've just melted. The ratio is 2 to 1. So this is a kilo of pistachios to 500 grams of chocolate.
Wow.
The reason why you add the chocolate is it's more about mouthfeel than anything. You know, when you eat peanut butter, you get that like mwah in your mouth.
Yes.
So the cocoa butter in the chocolate is helping the mouthfeel.
Okay, I like that word, mouthfeel.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people use tahini in it as well.
Ooh, okay.
Personally,
Is tahini not savory?
It is. It's made from sesame seeds. But personally, I found it to be a bit of a filler ingredient, which is something we don't really believe in. And
look, if you're using white chocolate as a filler, I feel like you're the right type of people.
No, the tahini I didn't feel did much for the flavor, but play around. I mean, once you get the basics right, you really can do whatever you want.
True.
So, Chef, once this is incorporated, what happens next?
'Kay.
I'm seeing there are a couple more ingredients that we've
Exactly.
got going.
So this is the katafi that we've baked off with a little bit of butter. As you can see, I've kept them in like quite big strands.
Very pretty.
And you'll see why. So I'm going to just do this in stages because the katafi kind of drinks up the pistachio paste.
Right.
So I also don't need to make a hell of a lot.
Yeah,
so
we can do a quick version.
let's start with that. So then add in your katafi. I've kept them as big strands because you're going to crush them so much now.
Right.
That
you want to keep some texture.
Exactly. If you chop them up before you bake them, you're kind of just turning it to powder by the end. So I like to keep it in these big strands, keep some integrity to the pastry. So what you're looking for is texture here.
Okay.
You want something like gooey and slimy, but it still needs to be... It still needs to hold its shape.
Right.
Otherwise, you're kind of just making a big mess.
Right. Well, on that note, Chef, I'm going to let you continue here and we'll come back to you in just a bit to see what else we've got going with our Dubai chocolate. And before we get into the kitchen again, let's see what else we have for you.
That was delicious. Honestly, our Wrapped Indulgence culinary hotline is going to be fantastic. Remember, keep the questions coming through because I must say our chefs today are very handy. A lot like these handy heroes that you're about to see.
That's, of course, what's happening right now. I can't stop getting excited for this because today the experts from Mega Paints and Hardware in Eastgate, Johannesburg are going to be sharing their DIY hacks and valuable paint tips to help make your next DIY project an absolute breeze.
Powered by Plascon, today's handy hero comes from Mega Paints and Hardware in Eastgate, Johannesburg, a Plascon paint expert store and member of Paint Club.
This is Mega Paint and Hardware in Eastgate. We've been around for 20 years. We are part of the Paint Club, which means we are sole Plascon stockists. What makes me proud about our store is our wide variety of products that we sell. We do offer color consulting. Denise will go out to our customers and help them with their colors and then come back to the store and we'll mix samples for them and they can go and choose their colors.
I've been in this shop almost 17 years and the experience that I have, we always meet a good customers who come to this shop. The favorite product I like for Plascon is Easy Living Sheen. The reason why I like it is a very good paint because it comes in 20 liter and 5 liter. is durability paint, stain resistant. Application is very easy to apply, and it covers double. It's a very good paint to use.
My DIY tip is come into the store, bring some pictures, come speak to Denise. She will help you and we will get you off to a perfect paint job. My DIY motto is preparation. A good preparation will always give you a good paint job.
Handy Heroes, powered by Plascon. We've got this.
I can't even think of a time when they haven't gotten it right. There's always an option, there's always incentive, and there's always inspiration, especially when we're talking about these handy heroes. And it's what gets me excited for this season, because it's an opportunity for you to spruce up your life, spruce up your space, and recreate that sanctuary that you've been creating and living in constantly on the daily. So yeah, every reason for it, and I'm absolutely celebrating that.
Fantastic, right? Paint the town red or whatever color you'd like to. And I'm going to do this as well. Handy Heroes.
When the cracks start to show, our strength and resilience is legendary. Micatex, strong enough to endure anything.
Yeah, easy.
Oh, I love being in the kitchen, man. It's smelling good, it's looking good. Does it taste good? We'll find out soon. Chef, what's the next step? Where do we go from here?
Cool, so you grab your filling. As you can see, the texture's nice and gooey, but quite thick. You've got to do this by hand.
Okay.
So bit by bit, get it into all the corners, smooth it all out.
Yeah.
This is very labor intensive, which I appreciate, because that's the craftsmanship of what this chocolate is.
Exactly right, and that's everything we do. Everything is handmade, so that's a big deal of what we do. So we have filled it off, make sure it's all nice and flat, covered it with the last layer of chocolate. You're going to want to pop it in the fridge for a little bit, and then...
Get out of here, that is too beautiful. That is too beautiful. Oh my goodness.
So what are the chances that I can break and taste this? Because...
Oh, do you want to use that one? I just love your packaging. It's so amazing. Okay, so
my hands are warm. I don't want it to melt.
This is what... Oh
is there
my
a way
goodness.
to do this? Look at that.
That is stunning. Okay, are you ready, Carissa? I'm nervous.
Silence on set. You gotta do it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks too nice to eat. Like, I don't even want to bite it. I see people just like go straight in, but there are many people that want to have it. But...
No, get involved. Get involved.
Wow.
The sounds. I've never heard another food sound like that. It's a hard snap, and then it's like all these... It was like claps.
I love
It's
my
like the
insides
chocolate's
are
clapping
clapping.
for you.
It tastes like money.
Oh, my goodness. And green, we love it. Carissa, now it's a very difficult time to ask you, because you've got all that deliciousness in your mouth. But just with your eyes, out of 10, what are you giving me?
Out of 10? Like 527.
There we go.
This is amazing. So, you know what? It's not actually very sweet, which is what I love.
That's the beauty of it, and that's why you can make such a big bar. If it was anything else, you wouldn't be able to stomach it.
Right, and that's also why I could probably eat the whole thing, which I'm going to do in just a bit.
And when we come back a little later, we're going to be making some instant ice cream. I'm talking instant is... as
liquid
in
nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen. That's ice cream in under a minute. You're not going to want to miss that. So stay tuned for more Culinary Outline Bling!
Ting, ting, ting!
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to Expresso.
You just sang that. Okay.
Yeah, man, that's how I'm feeling right now. Aren't you feeling the same way? I bet you are. Be honest. Okay. Yeah, it's a yes. You're nodding your head.
You sang that. Obviously, wants to win a BET award, you understand?
Yeah.
It's going around, Tyler and Makadzi, we got it. But the thing is to give us all the details. Carissa, it's your time to shine, please.
Is it?
Yes.
I have some chocolate in my teeth.
Yeah, I see it. It's good. No, I'm kidding. You're good. You're
We're
good.
talking about BET. That's the focus for right now. And wow, what a stunning time it was. There were so many highlights for me last night. I was catching up, watching all the little bits because it was a show not to be missed. And we've got to just give the hugest congratulations to our girl. Not only is she Grammy awarded, but also now she has a BET award. Her name is Tyler. Obviously, you know this by now. She is so incredibly good from South Africa, just doing the absolute most. And I love it. I feel like she's just started a career. It kind of reminds me of Rihanna at the start of her career too, you know? And the trajectory I'm hoping would be the same, except Tyler, keep giving us music, please. Don't stop and start a hairline. Let's see her acceptance speech and see what she said. That this time for Africa.
Sorry.
Honestly, though, I think this is it's really inspiring to see. I know
You're just carrying Afro beats, Afro music, Afro pop on their shoulders right now, and it's so beautiful to see. She also performed that hit single Jump and paired up with other artists, which was so beautiful to see it all come together. And probably Ale, where is she right now?
Probably
somewhere overseas.
Somewhere in the US of A. Well, listen, another person that has done so well throughout his life is Usher, baby.
Hey, my man.
I love Usher. Let me just put that out there right now. And he, in fact, was awarded so beautifully, accepted the Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards. He was even shocked. He said, right now, I'm still young. Oh, I've still got so many years ahead of me. And I was like, Usher, do you understand who you are? Like, do you understand that since I've been a kid, I've been jamming to your music?
Literally.
90s. Early 2000s into now. Name me an Usher song.
I don't know the songs, but I can literally just like break down and go, I'm a kind of lover.
Yeah,
and doing
there you
my
go.
way in
It's
my
called Caught
head.
Up. Name me an Usher song.
You got it bad.
You got it bad.
Burn.
Confessions.
Did you got us falling in love again?
Can I tell you a secret? I actually performed at our school's variety show.
Sorry,
to
what?
Usher song. You will never see that footage ever. Never ever.
What song?
I made sure that all of it was burnt. I'm not going to tell you the song, but it had a little bit of a remix, so it was a bit of a like.
Wait, were you dancing, singing, rapping?
Dancing, performing, singing, you name it, people. I was like fire back then. Usher brought out the best in us.
You know what, I
Not
can
just
agree.
the garage parties.
I too won a talent show to Usher's Yeah.
What? See, he brings out the best in
Come
us.
on
Yeah.
now.
Oh my
Did you not do something to Usher, bro?
No, they gave me TLC scrubs.
The scrub is a guy. Yeah, we don't want.
What does he
Also
think?
known as a buster. Sorry, no, but well done to Usher. And honestly, after that speech, it was great. I think that he is yes, overwhelmed, definitely. But I think, as you rightly said, sometimes you don't know the impact you've made on an industry, no matter how young or old you are. And I think it's important to actually just affirm the individuals' contributions while they're still around, as opposed to a posthumous type of award. Like, while you're here and while you guys are here, I'm going to say...
you can smell the roses.
Yeah, rather just celebrate each other while we're still here, man.
Exactly, and celebrate they did. Usually, Usher is seen serenading the ladies and singing to them, but there was a dedication to him. It was so beautiful. A couple of powerhouse...
Come on.
Come on. He's so good at everything he touches and everything he does. And he actually has, I would call it a gospel song.
What?
So he's kind of taken a turn and he put it out there. He's a rapper and a singer. He debuted a song called You Can Make It. Now, it features Friday as well as the Sunday service. And it was really beautiful. Almost brought a tear to my eye. Let's listen.
Nice.
Telling you, Chandler Moore, Kirk Franklin and Will Smith says you can make it. You can definitely get through.
I love that inspiration. And don't forget to keep negativity out your mouth. All right, do that. That's how it goes. But that was wonderful. And the BET Awards, we are so proud. We're ready. And who knows, there could be more BET Awards for certain people that might be performing right now.
Certain people, indeed, I see it coming. They go by the name of D. Koala. Check it out.
Shuffles at everybody. It's D. Koala back at it again. And I'm going to be performing my upcoming exclusive single here at Expresso. Let's go. Ooh.
Let's go.
Ungoyi, ngigwela balekisa, grip yami manzi sana, iyaciphisa. Okobendisiza ni nanimpikisa, cela ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha man. Ungoyi, ngigwela balekisa, grip yami manzi sana, iyaciphisa. Okobendisiza ni nanimpikisa, cela ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha man. Ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha. Cela ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha man. Ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha. Cela ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya. Bathi ndiyababambekisa. Story sami si-tricky but at least asina filters. Ingxaki kume kasi asina pressure so besifihla. Bandazi bocisha ifeature, bandazi bosoloko ndipress kwesibhani ngathi imethe ethanda ufinish. Thandi out engena skwela ayikwazi uplita. Ndiyimethe funi out egerezela imitha. Andifuna umjito funa usasa ucinga ndifuna umitha. Angichithisa ibangureka sasisalo sicila. Cela ungoyi ikwela balekisa. Grip yami manzi sana iyaciphisa. Okobendisiza ni nanimpikisa. Cela ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha man. Ungoyi ngikwela balekisa. Grip yami manzi sana iyaciphisa. Okobendisiza ni nanimpikisa. Cela ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha man. Ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha. Cela ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha man. Ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha. Cela ningadlali ngemethe sekhaya elitsha. Let's go.
Yes! Yes!
Come on now.
Yes! Oh, you're vibing on that one, eh?
Can I challenge you to not move your shoulders when Dee pulls out here, because the swag and the feels are just prime. I absolutely can see this girl going so many places, and it involves a lot of red carpets. Mark my words.
Yes.
Mark my words.
And also, you know, you're talking about moving the shoulders, man.
Yeah.
Imagine doing aerial yoga, Raul. Imagine.
Oh, who did that? You did that?
I've still got bruises to prove that I did that, in fact.
Look, it's not just going to be bruises, but it's going to be bruising of a positive kind. And that when it comes to filling your mouth with all the good stuff, let's see if you can't stop from bruising it, because we're still diving into Wrapped Indulgence. So we're going to try to see if you can not bruise your mouth by not stuffing all the goodness in. But don't go anywhere, Mzansi. Lots to look forward to after this.
Very dry, tight, sensitive skin. Relieve itchy skin in just 60 seconds with Aveeno's Skin Relief Moisturizing Lotion. Aveeno.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, you know what time it is. We're putting on the apron, and it's our final round of the Culinary Hotline Bling! Ching, ching, ching! And next up, we're going to be making ice cream with a twist, because forget about the traditional churners and freezers. Today, we've got chefs which will be showing you a method using liquid nitrogen to make smooth, creamy, and delicious ice cream. I cannot wait for this, Kayla. I've been so excited to have my turn to be a part of the magic right now. So bring it on. What are we doing exactly? And is this a science class, or are we actually making food?
Listen, a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Yeah.
So what I've got here, this is our ice cream mix. You can see it's really nice and thick. It's essentially a custard. We don't put any other ingredients in there other than cream, milk, eggs, and only a tiny bit of sugar. And the reason we only need a tiny bit of sugar is because we're using the liquid nitrogen and it freezes absolutely instantly. We're not worried about sugar crystals. And that's ice crystals, sorry, excuse me. So you don't need the sugar to prohibit the crystallization. So that's why the liquid nitrogen and the texture of the ice cream is so special, because it's frozen absolutely instantly.
So you've officially made Nature Boy ice cream.
Right?
This is health approved. Are you mad? We are not ready for this. The world is not ready. And I think you're going to have some massive problems with big lines outside your places after this. I want to figure out how we're making food with liquid nitrogen and keeping it healthy, because isn't this something that you shouldn't put in your body? Is this something we're going to eventually ingest? I'm concerned here.
No.
I'll be honest.
Not at all. So as you'll see, the liquid nitrogen all dissipates off. So all we're using it for is its cryogenic properties, because it's negative 200 degrees. So it's freezing
So
cold.
basically like Sutherland right now. Okay, we get it.
Okay, well, Kayla is from Wrapped Indulgence. Just a reminder to all of you that have woken up late. I want to know, though, let's get into this recipe. And let's also remind Mzansi that doesn't always have the first-hand experience of being right next to you, being able to taste this. How can they get their own personal experience? Where can they find you guys?
So we're wrapped with 39 Baton Cunt Street in the center of the CBD. What you'll find there is everything you could ever want indulgence.
Whoa.
Okay, that's a massive statement, all right? And we're putting that on live TV, so the confidence means you can definitely figure it out. It's going to happen, but what's going to happen right now is liquid nitrogen ice cream.
But first, can I please taste the custard?
Of course you can.
If it's a custard, it's like...
That's what's so beautiful about it.
It's so thick.
It's a custard. And so we use 2 different types of chocolate inside it. The most special is definitely the chocolate that we make bean to bar. So we've actually brought some of our cocoa beans for you guys to see. You guys are welcome to taste them while we carry on here. Okay. So that's our bean to bar chocolate called Minimalist, and it's completely sugar-free. So we've used that because it's got a super chocolatey flavor, and that's what we're looking for. Okay. So 2 types of chocolate, milk, eggs, cream.
Okay. Nice.
Pretty much
simple,
it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's make some ice cream.
Right on.
Ice
so
cream.
what we're going to do is just take a really nice scoop of this, whack it in our KitchenAid. You're going to need the paddle attachment. I mean, not that you're making it at home unless you find your liquid nitrogen supplier, but you never know. Okay,
is there a way to manually do this? Would it just be a lot of effort?
I wouldn't.
Don't even try.
I wouldn't do it.
Don't even try,
okay, so guys, with liquid nitrogen, we do need to be safe. So here are some safety goggles for you.
Thank you so much.
I've got my glasses on, so I'm going to use
Chef,
those
you just
as
go on,
goggles.
close your eyes.
I'm just going to close
your eyes.
Nothing's going to happen, but you've got to be safe. And if you guys don't mind just standing back for me.
Standing back, yes.
So the most important part, keep your mixer going quite slowly. We don't want to splash any nitrogen anywhere. That's where the danger would come in.
So is this a good time to maybe say, don't try this at home?
Probably is, yeah.
Let's leave it to the professionals.
Just don't try this at home, exactly. Okay, so this is my flask of liquid nitrogen. And let's roll. Let's go. Here's where the science experiment happens. So we just do it in stages, but let's kick off.
I love how the vapor pours in before the actual liquid itself. It literally looks like the stuff of movies. And this is more or less that time when Einstein erupts out of the bowl right now, except this is the edible kind of Einstein, right?
Exactly.
No, not Einstein. What am I thinking of? Not Frankenstein.
No.
That's the guy.
Einstein, and we're keeping it that way. Einstein's going to go out of the box.
Look, I'm just inspired by the science going on here. That's why I can't even concentrate. But how are we looking over there, Kayla? Are we winning? Is it yes?
It's beautiful. I do want to add a little bit more. Okay. You want to do this in stages because you don't want it to get too frozen. What we're looking for is a really beautiful, smooth consistency. That really is the beauty of the liquid nitrogen ice cream, is the texture, because no ice crystals again.
Yeah. So again, like, it's going to be soft serve, but the best soft serve you've ever had.
That's exactly it. It's that kind of texture that we're looking for. It's not a solid ball of ice cream, so it does melt a little bit faster than a traditional ice cream. I'm actually even going to add a little bit more, rather safe than sorry, guys.
Oh, good. So what you're actually recommending, and again, this is something that no one's going to complain about, is that you want to eat this ice cream fast as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So something really cool at Wrap that we do is we've got a whole bunch of different vessels for your ice cream. So we make our own cones. Of course, they're dipped in chocolate. Then we serve them in a croissant, which is probably my favorite. Chocolate line croissant. We do a stroop waffle that we drizzle in a whole bunch of caramel. So you get to choose how you'd like your ice cream served.
And you choose your flavor as well?
So we offer 4 flavors. We do a chocolate, a vanilla, a vegan hazelnut, and a sugar-free. So we only offer the 4 flavors because what we're about is choice. So we've got a whole bunch of different inclusions that you can add, but for me, all you really want is the ice cream.
Ooh, can we turn the bowl out? I just want to show you the camera.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it looks amazing. And like you said,
it's super smooth.
New spoon, can I just quickly?
Yeah, roll.
Ooh. And Chef Clem, you probably got the best insight to this because you had the custard version of this before, right? And now you're getting the ice cream version of it. So give us a comparison there, man. What's the difference?
The chocolate, so chocolatey. Characteristics of chocolate is not just one dimension. Exactly. After you freeze it, I'm going to say that it tastes slightly maltier than earlier.
Cool.
But also the texture is just amazing. It just, your tongue does all the work. Everything just melts on your tongue. It is so rich.
I say it's like eating velvet.
It is so rich.
So smooth.
I'm like, are you going to leave me alone?
So sorry, Ryle. Get involved.
Ryle.
Can I dig straight into this one?
Yeah, go. I was going to make you an ice cream cone, but I don't think you even need it at this point.
We can't wait, but you can set it up so long in the meantime while Chef Clem and I just indulge in this. Okay. I've not been living, man.
Get it?
It's exactly that. It's rich, but not too rich. It's got that chocolatiness, but not too much. It's exactly how I want it. It even has, like, a bit of a softness to it, which I've not gotten used to in other ice creams. You know, you normally have that, like, a crunchy, icy sort of effect.
That's it. That's exactly the point of the nitrogen.
Oh, how dare you make it so good.
Oh,
wow.
That's for you, honey.
Who has not had ice cream yet? Okay. You know what? I'm going to go run to our team that's at the table because they deserve this as well. This is so good. Talk to the people.
Okay. Well, he does that, of course, from Zanzi. A reminder that if you are in Cape Town, you can find a Wrapped Indulgence and dive into all the magic that we've created this morning. And let me tell you, with Clem's chocolate breath and everybody else talking about what's happening right now, we're not going to stop here. We're going to keep the chocolate coming. So, Zanzi, keep being inspired, keep finding a lot of this inspiration online, and let us know if there's anything that you'd love to see next. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want some more now.
That ice cream looks so good. Wait, was it Einstein or Frankenstein that came back from the dead? Which one? Ra, which one was it? I'm kidding. Frankenstein is the one. But listen, there's no Frankenstein here, okay? It's just beautiful people enjoying beautiful food on this beautiful morning. We're also taking a moment to live in the present and allow you to fully experience life as it unfolds.
Ooh, unfolds, fold. Yoga. That's what I'm thinking about now because this lovely lady over here took the opportunity to pause and savor the art of an aerial yoga experience. Hashtag with Jacobs. I can't wait. This is why I've got my Jacobs with me. Let me see.
Take a look. It is said that the present moment is filled with joy and happiness, and if you're attentive, you'll see it. And today we are inspired by Jacobs to take a moment and experience an aerial yoga class at the House of Movement, where we will embark on creating our own happiness. It's been said that exercise is actually a form of self-care or self-love. So I wondered if your students have ever vocalized their mental well-being increasing while being here.
A lot of my clients have anxiety, past trauma issues, mental health issues, and yoga really allows them to find their state of of calm, and a lot of the time I get embraced with hugs after class and lots of crying, and it's a form of release. I find a lot of them come back to me and they say it's so wonderful to just be held by something else other than themselves.
Megan, I'm so excited to challenge my body, but also put my mind at ease. And as we get into this, let me know, what is aerial yoga 101 for beginners?
So I always tell my beginners to try and get out of their head. When they're hanging upside down, just release, try and relax every muscle in your body, and also to breathe through the deep tissue massage. So I'm gonna show you step by step. We're gonna stand in front of our hammocks, and then what we're gonna do is rise onto our tippy toes, push the hammock down.
The most challenging part about aerial yoga today was honestly to just let go. I have a big issue with control and not being able to suspend it. And so today kind of forced me into that space to realize that the only way I'm gonna, number one, enjoy this and also be able to do what I need to do is to just let go.
So blood is going to the brain, which is flushing your brain with loads of extra oxygen. You're also having a lovely deep tissue massage. I'm just going to spin you, and that in turn is relieving spinal compression and joint compression. So all these muscles down your spine are lengthening and helping your posture. Use your core strength, your arm strength to lift yourself up, and then we've got to just equalize, leaning back into the hammock. Lean back, feet forward. Slow breaths in. Slow breaths out to calm the central nervous system and to equalize the brain.
Megan, I'm feeling at ease and I'm feeling so good. What is the next move?
Okay, so I'm gonna help you with the next move. It's called Fallen Star. Lean back, arms up. Good. Shifting your knees to the right. Yes, put your hand down. Put your hand down, down.
I'm not tall enough.
Go, go, go. You can just put it down. Yes. Put the inside of your foot there. See what feels best for you. Look up, look down. What's better for your neck?
Down.
Down. Then stay down. Heel to bum. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're doing so well. That way. Nice. Breathe in. This hip is going to feel completely massaged out tomorrow. This one not so much. So what we do like to do in class is always balance out the pose.
Right.
Don't worry, no more acrobatic moves. I'm going to take you into what I always take my clients into at the end of class, the decompression and relaxation part of aerial yoga and the breath work.
I didn't know what to expect when coming into this aerial yoga class. I feel relaxed, I feel in my body, and I just feel ready to be present and be in the moment going forward. Having my cup of Jacob's coffee allows me to take a moment and realize that I should believe in myself and I can believe in myself, and I'll be ready to conquer the rest of the day. The caramel is what gives it that distinctive sweetness, and pair that with the chocolate and the coffee and you're in for such a treat. I've truly had such a fantastic time today at House of Movement, and it's truly these moments that we unplug that makes us realize and experience the beauty of living. And no one allows us to do that more than Jacob's Coffee, with its delicious taste that reminds us that it's about the beauty of living in the moment.
Thank you so much, Carissa, for enjoying aerial yoga.
It's a pleasure.
As we enjoy our Cadbury caramel mocha in our hands, it is beautiful, decadent, and delicious. It's almost like in your mouth. It's like doing aerial yoga. Would you do it again?
That's exactly what it feels like. No, yes. Sorry, I said no too quickly there. Yes, I would do it again. I would do it again. It was just a different experience. I was upside down. I'm not in those positions very often, so I had.
Okay.
I still have bruises on my sides from the, I think they call them ribbons or something.
Yeah.
But it was so, I just love being put outside my comfort zone, which I came to the right place to do that because every week I'm there. Here's my comfort zone, I'm over there.
Yeah.
So it was lovely. And it's really good if you've got injuries as well. So good for your spine, good for your hips and your knees and everything, which over 30, that's all of us. So.
That's amazing, honestly. Well, I mean, if you're going to do aerial yoga, Carissa did it, and I think you should give it a shot as well. But don't forget your Cadbury caramel mocha when you are doing that with Jacobs.
Find your wonderful. Jacobs, Wunderbar.
And back in the kitchen for this indulgence that's been going on all morning. Yes, wrapped indulgence is happening right now. And these two got so upset about Clem and I having some ice cream without them. So we didn't leave you out. We didn't leave you hanging. We've got 2 more servings coming right up. And brace yourselves. This is chocolate ice cream like you've never experienced before.
Made with
nitrogen. Are you ready for this? Yeah.
Nitrogen.
Made with liquid nitrogen.
And a bit of Frankenstein as well.
We said we weren't going to repeat that, okay?
I'm loving this.
Yeah, listen, you're gonna love the ice cream, and Mzansi, I'm also gonna tell you that you're gonna love what's coming up because we're not stopping with the indulgence. We're gonna be still making some more of this magic, and a little bit of a secret has been going around, and I don't know if you've paid attention and noticed, but there's somewhat of a golden object somewhere that might just look like an object, but it is in actual fact a cake of sorts or a piece of indulgence. I don't know what the name is, but it's got a lot of chocolate, and we might be breaking it open just for you. So if you can picture and think of what we're talking about, then come through and let us know. But we're also going to be diving into the a cappella group Joy. You'll be serving us with some good sounds. So what are you waiting for, Mzansi? Look at these two just diving into the goodness. Indulge, my friends. Indulge.
We are.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Your job is well done.
Don't fall victim to intestinal worms. Use kid-friendly Vermox twice a year and get rid of unwanted guests. Vermox.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso here on S3. And while we still indulge in all of the delights, wrapped indulgence has been superb on Culinary Hotline today. However, during every single segment, what you've seen is that there's been a glass ornament in front of you. It's very cute. That's a ducky. We love. a little duck over here. But Kayla and Lawrence, I believe there's more to this ducky than meets the eye.
Absolutely. Nothing
Yeah.
we do is straightforward, but I want you to check it out for yourself.
When you say check it out, do you mean like, you know, touch it, feel it, and, you know, just make sure it's nice and...
Smash it open.
Smash the ducky. I'll feel it for you.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like...
It looks like glass.
Yeah,
So you're saying this
no.
is a smashable duck?
This is a
Should we
smashable
move
duck.
I think we should stand back.
Let's stand back. Let's stand back.
Look how serious he is. We need to stand all the way back.
Sorry. So, what do you want to put this on? I have to give it a smash, right? Okay.
Go
So,
mad.
do you think I
Smash
should
the
go on
duck.
top of the head or on the side of the body? What do you think would be a good smash moment? Lawrence, you can indicate me.
Straight down.
Straight down?
down, commit.
Like down here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Fantastic. Whatever happens, I'm glad we're recording. You know, this is going to be good. I hope this doesn't go into some sort of a viral video where stuff goes. But whatever's in here, I hope it's delicious. Thank you, Wrapped.
I'm going to count you down.
Do it.
On 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Wow.
That was so cool! Sorry.
Whoa.
And this is filled with all of your signature bonbons, right? And
Exactly.
delights.
So this is our chocolate piñata. It's got all of our bonbons inside and a whole bunch of candies. So great for a party.
Beautiful.
Also, rate my smash. What are we thinking? Is that what
Killed
you're looking
it.
for?
Killed it.
When you say killed it, you mean the duck?
That too.
Yeah.
The smashing game is great, Carl. Well done.
Oh,
Eat the
thank you,
bonbons.
Carissa. I thought
It's
you'd
the
never
top of
ask.
It's the top of the hour. We've got to check in with what is happening in the world of news as we continue indulging.
Delicious.
Well, the Indulge in the Kitchen let you indulge on official headlines one last time. It's about to go in the hour, so let's start with national headlines. Now, Gauteng police are investigating a case of murder after the body of former high jump world champion Jacques Vlietag was found dead with gunshot wounds near a cemetery in Pretoria West. Now, the 42-year-old ex-Olympic star was reported missing 2 weeks ago and reportedly last seen when he left his mother's house with an unknown man at around 1 a.m. on June the 17th. Now, Vlietag is one of only 10 athletes to have won a world championship at the youth, junior and senior levels of the athletic event. Now, these include the likes of Usain Bolt. Well, sticking to national headlines, the UN has found that the detention of 2 SA engineers in Equatorial Guinea is illegal. Now, the UN's Working Group on Arbitrary Detention says Dirk Potgieter, age 54, and Peter Huxham, age 55, must be released immediately. Now, they were arrested on drug charges last year, but their families believe this was because of a SA court ruling against the deputy president of Equatorial Guinea, Diodora Obiang, whose assets in SA were seized. Now, the UN Working Group's verdict is a substantial finding which shows their detentions a serious violation of human rights. Well, we now move over to international headlines, and police in Kenya have fired tear gas in Nairobi and in the coastal city of Mombasa, and this to disperse anti-government protests. Now, demonstrators have also taken to the streets of other cities, including Kisumu. Now, human rights groups say since the protests against controversial finance bill began, which was 2 weeks ago, 39 people have been killed by security forces. Now, President William Ruto has since dropped the proposed tax increases, but the demonstrations have morphed into calls for him to resign and anger over police brutality. Now, next up, large numbers of Palestinian residents and patients started leaving a hospital and tent camps in Khan Yunis last night. Now, this after the Israeli army instructed that the eastern part of the city has to be evacuated. And this is where a renewed ground offensive is expected. Now, people left the area on foot and in heavily loaded vehicles in the dark. And patients also had to be moved to other hospitals. Now, indications are that Israel will strike again in the Khan Yunis area, where it has already attempted to prevent Hamas fighters from regrouping. Well, lastly in our headlines, the annual World's Ugliest Dog Contest in Petaluma, California in the U.S. unearthed some true diamonds in the rough. But in the process, these gorgeous mutts did their bit for the charity as well. Now, Wild Thang, which is an 8-year-old Peking geese, bagged the $5,000 prize after 5 previous attempts. Now, this long-tongued frizzball has helped raise money to evacuate 7 fellow Peking geese from Ukraine. Now, Rome, a 14-year-old pug, came second. And like many dogs in the competition, he contributes to the community by visiting hospice patients, and he also participated in the 2023 Wheeling Pug Relay Team. Now, this was for raising funds for dog wheelchairs. Now, on top of this, we've also got Ozzy, who's a 10-year-old terrier mix and visits senior centers and cares for foster kittens. Now, it definitely was indeed a case of non-beauty with a purpose. Absolutely love this, and let's head over to the rest of the beautiful headlines. And here's Carlitos one last time with all things sport.
Thanks a lot, Ryle. Let's wrap things up on the sporting front. And Springbok coach Rassie Erasmus named a squad with 20 Rugby World Cup winners for their incoming series opener against Ireland. That is on Saturday at Loftus Versfeld, Pretoria. Now, the starting 15 includes 12 players from the World Cup final victory over New Zealand. Look at those names. And then newcomers Gerard Steenkamp and Sasha Feinberg-Ngomazulu join the squad, featuring a 6-2 bench split favouring forwards. As you know, Rassie loves that. All the best to the boys. Now, on to football. Bafana Bafana exited the 2024 COSAFA Cup despite a 1-0 win that is over Eswatini at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Now, Tabang Sebanyoni's early goal secured the victory, but Mozambique's 3-1 win over Botswana saw them top Group A on goal difference, with Group B's winners Comoros and second place Kenya both on 6 points. Bafana missed out on advancing as the best runner-up. Now, staying with football, Netherlands' Cody Gakpo netted his third goal of the European Championship, while Daniel Marlin added 2 late strikes in a 3-0 victory over Romania in their last 16 clash. Following criticism for their 3-2 group stage loss to Austria, the Dutch displayed improved composure and control, securing a spot in the Euro quarterfinals for the first time since 2008. And they will face Turkey in the quarterfinals. That'll be this Saturday. And wrapping with tennis, and I did call this a long time ago when we were chatting about Wimbledon. Marketa Vondrousova became the first defending women's Wimbledon champion in 30 years to lose in the first round, falling 6-4, 6-2 to Spain's Jessica Bojas Manero in just 66 minutes. This makes Vondrousova only the second defending champion in the Open era to exit in the first round, following Steffi Graf's 1994 defeat by Laurie McNeil, proving that Wimbledon is going to be full of surprises. I'm telling you that now. That is it for your sport for now. Let's take a look at those roads as you head to work.
Well, thank you, Carl. Let's have a look at what's happening on your roads. And we're out in Pretoria in Gauteng, where there's a stationary truck on the N1 southbound after Proefplaas interchange. The left lane is affected, so do go ahead and drive carefully in that area. Sticking to Gauteng, out in Germiston, there's been a multi-vehicle accident on the N3 northbound before Van Buren Road. Now, the right lane is closed, resulting in slow-moving traffic. Do approach that area, of course, with lots of caution. That wraps up your roads. Let's have a look at your weather. The SA Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for disruptive rainfall, resulting in localized flooding of roads and susceptible settlements, as well as motor vehicle accidents due to slippery roads and reduced visibility expected over the city of Cape Town, the Swartland, Stellenbosch, Drakensberg, and the Western Overberg municipalities of the Western Cape today. Now, a yellow level 2 warning for damaging coastal winds, resulting in difficulty navigating at sea, which may lead to small vessels and personal watercraft at risk of taking on water, and capsizing is expected between Saldanha and Cape Agulhas and spreading to Plettenberg Bay towards the evening, while moderating from the west. That wraps up your weather, but of course, we cannot leave you without showing yet another sunrise view of this hour. And out in Kalk Bay, we've got Aisha, who's sent through this beautiful morning view. Definitely don't see any rain coming your way, Aisha, and thank you so much for the beautiful horizon that we are witnessing right now. We're wishing you a blessed and lovely rest of your Wednesday. Continue sharing your mornings with us right here on Expresso on 063 408 8863. For now, let's have a final look at your temperatures for today.
Sutherland, you better get that jacket on. It looks like it's wet, it looks like it's cold, -1 and only a max of 10. But don't worry, we're going to warm you up right now.
Absolutely, because we had a good morning post that we put out there. Hopefully it got some laughs going as well as your brain cells working. We said, Soldier Boy, not even a soldier. Dr. Dre, no PhD. Keep it going and share your favorites with us via voice note on 0634088863. And listen, we have got a voice note, so we got to take a listen to this.
Younger chief ain't even a chief. Youngster CPT's not even a youngster anymore.
I feel like, hold on, brother. Are you starting a dust? Not like us, my friend. Here it comes. Cape Town version.
The hip-hop beef is crazy.
Yeah. Look, we've got some voice notes, but we've got a lot of comments that have been coming through as well. Let's start sharing the load of what we've got through. And Tuli starts off by saying, obviously, good morning, Paris Hilton. Not even from Paris.
Yes, man.
That's true. That is true.
Let's see. We've got Ikaram saying, Mr. B, not even a bean. Okay.
Hey, I want more. And here's Gail. Hey, Gail, you're not even a wind. Anyway, sorry. Morning, family. Minister of Defense, not even a soul.
Okay, I see you. We've got Tata Moholo Jase says the High Court don't even smoke. I see what you did there.
Okay, we see you. I love that. Can I give you one before we get into Kaylin?
What's
okay,
that?
so I'm going to keep it because it's a good one. Okay, Kaylin, Trevor didn't even know her. I see you, Kaylin.
Trevor know her. I love that. And then we got Linton Nolan says, Uncle Waffles is not an uncle nor a waffle. This is true. Both. It's like, I had one like what do you call a Justin Timberlake, right? Is Justin Timberlake, there's no wood or water whatsoever.
Not at all.
Just Justin.
Very sad. Did you have one as well?
I did. D koala, not even a bear.
Hey!
Anyway, I'm going to hand it over to Bernie because clearly she knows better.
Bernie says a doll is not a computer.
Okay, Bernie.
Come on.
Now we're getting smart. Zanzi Kokeletso says, Prince KB, not even from royalty.
How do you know that?
Tell me how this is.
Well, Ali also says, Taylor Swift, not even a Taylor or a Suzuki Swift. Yeah?
Well, how about this, Tyler? And you can't even do your bathroom. Oh, my word. What? But you can win awards. But you can win awards. That's important, though.
I think I won that one. Anyway, let's keep it moving. People who definitely know more about their business than we do. We've got their joy coming our way. And I'm smiling so much because look at them. And they're going to bring us joy. They're an a cappella group that it's so good it's going to make your morning.
And then putting the icing on the cake, we have a piping challenge.
Come on.
That makes sense. Stick around.
There are stories of creators, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. ABSA.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, filled with the joy and happiness that we are excited about. They are an a cappella group, The Joy, that is known for their ability to spread instant euphoria with a unique sound of traditional Zulu music with a modern a cappella twist. Having recently released their self-titled debut album, The Joy, I feel like we need to take a look at what that is all about. Look at this.
Bring it on.
Wakoba makata mancane sengathi lenyama ithengwa nguwe. Wakoba makata mancane sengathi lenyama ithengwa nguwe. Ithengwa ngubaba. Wakoba makata mancane sengathi lenyama ithengwa nguwe. Wakoba makata mancane sengathi lenyama ithengwa nguwe.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together. Let's give a joyful welcome to The Joy!
The Joy!
Hey! Yes, please, gentlemen, how are we doing this morning? Are we good? We're looking swag, we're looking ready for it. Hey, yeah, I gotta say firstly, let's dive straight into it. Congratulations, the release of a debut album.
Yeah.
This is what we dream of as a kid. How does it feel? How did it come about? And how is the album being received? Any one of you can answer this one.
Well,
Marcus, yeah.
It's been quite a journey, but the album has been, our fans have received the album very well, judging by the numbers. So we are very excited to give them a full performance live of the album.
Yeah. And it's great to have an album at this time because if you think about what's transpired with certain big Coachella shows, I think it's nice for you people to know that, you are so much more and you can explore that. I need to just find out, man. You were on Coachella stage. You were with our girl, Amalaratna Zandile Damini,
yes.
a.k.a. Doja Cat. Please, how was that? For any of you, Guduza, Pele, Marcus, and Tokos or Duzi, you guys can... I know you like talking in unison and singing in unison, but what was that like, just to be on stage like that? Anybody? You can kick off a beat if you want to answer, it's fine. What about you, Marcus? How did it feel?
Well, being at such a big stage was like a dream come true for us. So, because we've never been such...
People here in Cape Town, they are so welcome and everything,
Oh, I love it, man. You guys loving the Cape Town feels? Are they giving you what you expected, obviously, touring?
The image of Cape Town.
Yes!
Is it true that I'm hearing that you are going to be performing, September 19, Johnny Flynn and the... Oh, my word, is this another performance that I'm seeing here at the Apollo?
Yes, sir.
Is that happening?
Yeah, that's happening.
When is this happening? Is that next year?
Yeah, that's next year.
Oh, my God.
And we have also got one in September at London and Paris.
You guys are everywhere. This is great. And you know what, international audiences, right?
Yeah.
Please tell me that you teach them a bit of Zulu while you're there on stage. Please.
We always try our best.
Yeah. No, so what's the easiest word that you can teach? Somebody be like, it's great, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome The Joy, the great group a cappella. And here they're going to give you some, what's that word I can say in Zulu? It'll be really great. And when you try to teach them?
Well, the easy way we could teach someone who doesn't understand Zulu is sawubona.
Yes.
Like greeting and how are you, Johnny?
So you just get the entire crowd
Yeah.
and go, sawubona!
I'm going to throw something your way. Might put you on the spot, but I need you to pay attention to this question because what happens from this point onwards, magic, materialization, manifestation. Where to from here, if you can work with any big names, if you could perform on any of the big stages, because you're already doing that as it is, but it can get better, it can get bigger. If you were to make that a vision for you right now, what would that be? Describe it to me. Who would you love to perform with? Where would you love to be doing it? Because trust me, you say this, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. So give me an answer. Give me a good one, Mo. Go wild, go big.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this, but we have singles coming out with huge celebrities from international.
Oh, okay, so there is some good stuff already.
Yeah, there is.
Keeping us in suspense.
Can you give us a clue? Maybe just one, a small clue. Don't worry, your label's not going to drop it.
We have been in a show with this celebrity.
Okay, cool. Shh.
Oh,
done.
Okay.
We can't tell you who it is. But Amala Latla Zandile Dlamini is somebody that comes to mind. I'm just saying, it just comes to mind. That's
maybe not.
Can you imagine? Oh, this is,
Well, listen.
honestly, it's a joy to have these incredible talents over here. A little bit later, there'll be a performance. Trust me, you're going to want to see that. Even if you're not Doja Cat, you're going to deserve it. And also the debut album, please go and support it. They are wonderful. The joy is here in your Feel Good Breakfast show.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what magic the joy has in store for us. It's definitely going to make the morning even better. But let me tell you about something else that's also magical. That is butter, of course. It's the thing that just makes everything taste that much better. Better with butter, from sweet baked goods to, of course, savory dishes. And today we're showing you how to make a quick, sweet and fluffy buttercream frosting. It is a must-have when you come into your baking kitchen. Plus, we'll be putting two presenters to the test with a piping challenge, decorating some delicious cupcakes. We're going to pipe, and also we're going to decorate with these delicious ingredients we have here. Welcome in, Ryle and Carl. Okay. Shall I guide you on how to make the buttercream? Clearly,
Yes.
I'm a pro, so...
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Okay, so everything's better with butter. We know this by now, and we're going to go in with our full cream modified butter by Clover.
Nice.
Half of that is actually going to go in. So
Half of the butter?
Half of that butter is going in.
You need to help me. So it's our piping challenge.
All right. Okay, yes, I'm at your service.
So half of
how you
this.
gonna half it?
It's literally
Straight
so
down the
soft,
middle.
so creamy,
Half.
so smooth.
And look how easy it is to work with again. I know we mentioned this yesterday as well when we were making another delicious meal, but I can't get over how easy it is to bring beauty from ingredients to life when you're using more butter, which, as you said, makes it that much better.
And yesterday we had savory, today we have sweet, so it just shows you the versatility of it all.
You're next.
Up next, come around. I think you got this. You're going to take that icing sugar.
All the icing sugar going in?
Dunk it in. Can your arms do it? I think they can.
Dunking it in there. And it looks like we've got some vanilla essence. What
Have a
is this?
smell and tell me.
Oh, yeah, I think that's vanilla essence.
Vanilla extract.
Vanilla essence.
It's confirmed it is vanilla essence.
And it's going in
then
there.
You got to mix it all together.
Workout time. Let's
Come
go,
on.
baby.
Show me how you're going to do
I
this,
had a lower
brother.
body this morning,
Oh,
so
sorry
you got
about
to
that.
do upper body.
Getting a bit too rough there. To slow it down.
A little bit
slow it
zealous.
down.
Just relax. Just
Okay,
I want you to calm it down. Think about the Zen thoughts over here. You're busy surfing, and the sea is just... It's giving you so many of these amazing waves. It's lovely.
Are you trying to get me into a speedo? Are you trying to get me in a speedo right now?
I am trying to get you a speedo.
Well, the magic of TV is that we can move right along. You mix that together, and guess what? It turns into this.
Nice. Thank you.
I even have a pink one because I'm a girl. I'm just a girl.
Oh, this is
Not
great.
only that, you can just add a little bit of food coloring, and then it makes it into different colors.
Perfect.
So
Nice.
I think you two should go up against each other, actually. Who's going to go for the pink?
Us two.
Yeah. Somebody go for the pink, somebody go for the yellow.
Okay, so to describe to me what exactly we're going to be judged on for this challenge.
Oh, and then you'll decide if you're going to do it? No,
Yes.
you're doing it anyway. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so you've got cupcakes, and then you're going to take the frosting, you're going to pipe it on. Make it cute, make it, here's an example, make it cute, you know, make it you, make it Raul, make it Carl.
Okay, cool.
And then don't do too much, though, because you're also going to decorate. You've got
Perfect.
strawberries,
Sounds good.
raspberries,
Okay.
sprinkles.
60
You've got a
seconds.
timer. Just 60 seconds is all you have.
Let's go. Carl, how's your pipe game?
Well, we'll see. I'll let Carissa be the judge of that.
Sorry,
Let's
what?
go. Sorry?
Sorry, what?
It's okay.
So I'm going to count you down.
Thank you.
3, 2, the pink one, Carl.
Oh, do you want me to get the pink
Yeah.
one? Okay, cool.
3, 2, 1. Your 60 seconds starts now.
Yeah, bro, there's like different ends on these things. Did you even know that? Oh, clearly it does, because
okay.
he just created a perfect flower.
You can go ahead and use all of them then. I would allow it.
What is going on here? Okay. Raul just
I think
figuring
you're
it
going
out
to have
as
to
he
do it
goes.
quicker, Ryle.
I am a... How much time's left?
You got 40 seconds,
Oh my
45
gosh.
seconds. I'll add in an extra
Why
5.
do I get the spaghetti one? What's going on?
Carl is winning this challenge right now. Okay, yeah, I like your method.
No, I had,
That's
to, I had
nice.
to switch it up.
Yeah.
Okay, step 1. Let's
Yeah,
go
take
for
another
step
one.
number
I think
2.
that's like a little thing like this.
Oh, this is like a zhuzha.
Yeah, like a zhuzha. That's
This is
the
a
official
piping
name.
zhuzha.
Zhuzha.
Yeah, bro. Check these zhuzh skills.
20 seconds left,
seconds.
Carl. What's happening your side? Wow,
I'm just
we're
trying
on
to
our
get.
final
I'm trying
one.
to get creative here. That's all. I'm trying my best.
Beautiful. 15
do what I
seconds.
can.
Raul, you still have one more cupcake, and you must decorate it.
Gosh, Ryle, get in the game,
Come
bro.
on, get your head in the game.
7,
Get your head in the game.
5,
I'm just gonna add a strawberry on.
3, 2,
Time is.
Perfect timing.
Here we go.
You know what?
You nailed that pink
This one's got
version,
a tail. What do you call it? It's got the love antenna.
Oh, that's that's
Yes.
called the decorative statue. I like it. Nice.
It is. That is beautiful work, Carl.
Beautiful.
I mean, Raul, we got to be honest. Like, by a far mile.
It's only because of the color pink. I think that's what was the inspiration.
I agree with you, because yours in pink would have looked better,
It
right?
would have.
I got
My
you,
little,
yeah.
what is the love spaghetti vibe, you know, like inciting romance.
Oh, okay, with the strawberries. I see the thing.
Yes, I see what you're going for there. So,
well done,
who
Cole.
wins this challenge?
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to... Let me just hold hands.
Okay.
Because
Ooh,
I love you
it's like a
both.
match.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. And the winner of this cupcake piping challenge, the one that's got the best pipe game, is... Kyle!
Yes! Come on! Thank you so much.
I'm good.
I appreciate you. This is
Yeah.
great. You know what I'm going to do for you, brother? I'm going to give you also a little bit of a...
You see
It's
how
the
much...
technique.
It's the pink. One-handed banded.
Come on. I'll add some sprinkles to that too. All right, well, elevate your butter experience and try our buttercream icing, or better yet, show us your preferred buttercream icing flavors. You can do that on expressoshow.com, where you can find the recipe, and on our socials, where you can drop your recipes and we just might steal it. I don't know. We'll see.
Introducing the all-new Clover Full Cream Butter Spread. Smooth, creamy, and effortlessly spreadable. Butter up your day with Clover Butter Spread.
All right, so still ahead of you on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Afro Alicia is coming through. We got some tips, and it's going to be wonderful. A good conversation, which is vitally important. So make sure you stick around for that. Hi, Afro Alicia. Look at that. See?
And I'm heading into the mountains once again and giving you some inspiration, the perfect snack for the occasion, and reminding you to make an opportunity to do exactly that.
Yeah. Lovely stuff. So make sure you stay right there. Bye, Felicia. I mean, Afro Alicia. Later.
Lovely.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to the Mzansi. This is Wednesday, but let's add a dose of inspiration to it right now, because joining us is Afro Alicia. Now, she's a TikTok content creator known for being a natural hair enthusiast, and she recently launched her own hair brand called Afro Alicia Hair Care. Yes, please, I'm here to celebrate it. But before we even do, let's take a look at some of her famous work.
This hairstyle gets so many compliments.
Beautiful. Look at that. I mean, as a curly girl, I respect everything you do. Come on, Afro Alicia. Let's give her a feel-good welcome. Let's get into it. We've got so much to talk about today. I want to touch on what's next to you, but before we get there, from TikTok to the world, tell me how you've used that platform in particular to put your message out there and also your brand.
TikTok was perfect to find my targeted audience. Nice, and I was already making the type of content for TikTok, so other people were doing so well. I tried it myself, and it actually worked out.
It worked out so well. I mean, look at your hair today, girl. I'm getting so much inspiration. I literally wear the same hair like every other day, so I love what you're doing.
It is, and it's crazy to me because I can't help but like stare because every little piece is just flawlessly put together and it's just where it's supposed to be. Did you think though, I mean, playing into this question, did you think though that when you did start this at the very beginning that it would end up here at this moment? I mean, was the intention to always start your own thing, start your own brand, or was it just to kind of have fun?
It was really to have fun. My audience was the inspiration to actually take it as
Oh,
far as
wow.
starting my own hairline. I got a lot of recommendations, and then the way I could fully stand behind one was actually making my own hair care line.
Beautiful. And we're going to get into that hair care line in just a bit. But I do want to talk about the fact that you're an award-winning content creator. You got to wear that badge with so much pride. The TikTok Awards happened and you walked away with an award, the African Rising Creator of the Year. You won that category. What did that feel like and what have you done since with it?
That was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it when it happened. When I went, I was just happy to be part of something like that. And then I won and it opened so much doors. It took my career to a different place and made it a lot more serious. So I'm very grateful for that.
When you say serious, tell me more about that, because I feel like the creative industry in South Africa is still growing. It's bubbling under, and people are now seeing, I can make money off of this thing, you know?
Yes.
So when you say it got serious, what do you mean by that?
At first, it was a hobby, and everyone thought it was a hobby up until even last year. I was the only one that saw the vision.
Wow.
And now with all the recognition coming from even being on Expresso, it makes other people look at it more like a career, less like a hobby.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's kind of like that stamp of approval to almost say to yourself, I can own this, I can shout this out and I can celebrate this and people must know about it. So let's talk about the products and when and why you launched it. When did that moment come about where you were like, okay, this is what I want to do now, I'm going to go for it. This is the name. What was that like spark and that catalyst that made you take that jump?
Like I said, my audience always asked me about hair care. I started to create my hair care line about 2 years ago, so it took a bit of time. And yeah, ever since then, took a lot of dedication, a lot of trials and errors, but we made it.
Beautiful. We made it. We are here. Afrolisha Hair Care is what you have next to us. What sort of range do you launch? Because you know with curly girls, we got everything. We got the oils, the gels, the creams.
Yeah, so I have, it has 5 products.
Can we just not rush through the fact that you have great packaging
Look at
here?
this.
By the way, well done. I love what you've done here. I love the colors. I love the fact that it looks like it's even a little bit sustainable too. But yeah, let's talk about these products. What do you got?
Yeah, so I have a shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, hair gel, and a hair growth oil. And they are all made in South Africa 100%. That was very important to me. And yeah, they're all 100% natural, made for natural hair, but can be used on all hair types.
Beautiful.
So yeah, it's
So I can
lean
use
product.
this. It's nature boy friendly.
Yes. Maybe even for your beard, you know? There's some oil in there.
Talking about some future product lines, maybe? Oh, I like that. Felicia, you are doing incredible things. And I think this is what it's about. It's not always that easy to transition from having fun and moving into something like this, which is a business.
Yes.
Overwhelming challenges have been coming your way, but you're here. We're celebrating this on live national TV, so hopefully the sales turn up. But if you can envision this only being the beginning for you, where do we go from here? What can you see yourself doing when it comes to a product line, when it comes to being a business owner, and when it comes to being a brand? Where do you see yourself going from here?
Yeah, so this is my maintenance line. This was to get your hair to a healthier state or to just keep your hair as healthy as possible. I do want to next move into styling, since you see most of my videos are about styling.
Yeah.
And then I also want to get into hair tools. I'm very passionate about that.
Yes.
So that's the next steps in Jesus' name.
Hey, amen.
Oh, amen.
Hey, we'll fill that with an amen. Girl, I'm so proud of you. Can I just say, as somebody that's part of the natural hair community, we need to see more of this. And yes, colored excellence comes through. So I can't wait to keep my eyes across your socials to see what you have next for us.
Thank you so much, Carissa.
Wow.
Beautiful stuff, and honestly, we love stories like that, and we'll support all of the small business owners we can in the Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now on to a journey. Have you ever watched Ryle Rusk at all for entertainment? Well, here's your chance. Our very own nature boy, he shares the joy of a well-deserved snack break while taking in the great outdoors at the Alphen Trail in Constantia with, of course, a cup of tea and a good Omar Rusk. Let's check it out.
I think it's important to take breaks and really enjoy the simple pleasures like enjoying your favorite rusk and a delicious cup of tea, because these moments, these breaks allow us to escape that fast pace, to find a moment to just be present. Hey, what is up, my fellow adventure lovers? Now look where we are, right here at Alphen Hiking Trail, and what a gorgeous day for it. I've also packed a little bit of an extra something special for our snack time. But look, let's be honest, we talk about hiking, this is the perfect way to take a moment to pause, reflect, and I think also just breathe all the magic around you. And when it comes to hiking, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So let's do just that. Let's journey into nature. Hello, how's it? Hello, cuties. Hello. Hi. I think being out in nature can influence your mindset and well-being so positively because it allows you an opportunity to escape the chaos. A lot of the time we are operating in a world that requires instant, it's demanding, and it can be very overwhelming. But I think once you come out to nature, it's such a beautiful polarity of exactly that. It's a chance to slow things down, it's a chance to bask, absorb the good energy, and really start to reconnect. Well, this looks like an absolutely perfect spot, and I think snack time is in order. Now, there's nothing quite like your favorite hot drink, and then you get your delicious rusks to go with it. The perfect way to recharge on a trail like this. What initially drew me to the great outdoors, to hiking and spending time in nature, was the fact that I just wasn't doing enough of it. I was caught in a rut. I was being consumed and overwhelmed by the world I thought I was living in, and didn't realize how much of an incredible opportunity nature offers. And the more I push in the mountain, the more I explore and adventure in the outdoors, you realize you really are equipped with so much in order to tackle anything that stands in your way. Honestly, this right here is just perfection. I mean, how can you blame me, right? We've got our favorite rusk, our favorite warm cup of tea, and I think just surrounded by the beauty of nature, doesn't get better than this. I have learned so many life lessons from spending time outdoors and just being involved in nature. Number one, when you look around and see nature for what it is, it's always acting so perfectly. It provides you with an opportunity to see how life should be. Seasonal, there's a moment of investing, of nurturing, and there's always that season of blossom and fruition. But it always comes at the perfect time. You don't ever want to blossom unless it is your season, and that's a big lesson I can take from nature. To go with the flow, find your flow state, and if you just keep working hard, keep being consistent, keep watering your dreams and nurturing them, when your season arrives, oh, you're going to be oh so ready to blossom and radiate all your magic across the world. Oh, Well, my heart is content with adventure as we explored this magic. I guess the next time you're on a hike, you definitely want to pack yourself a delicious snack. And I think with that being said, these are the moments that stand out, those moments that you take a break to absorb your surroundings. Well, I'm going to head back on the trail for you, Mzansi, a reminder that nature is waiting with open arms and a world full of beauty.
Oh, man.
Good stuff, right?
Told you.
That was beautiful, eh?
It
Like,
was
honestly, gorgeous.
soul-filling stuff. Honestly, if you've got a spare moment, you can hit that trail, and it offers so much return on investment, regardless of how much time you have. You've got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can make it work. It's a perfect option. Head over to Constantia area. That's the Alphen Trail, and don't forget your rusks.
Yes, it's also quite friendly for people that are just starting out,
Yeah.
right? There's no inclines that are crazy. So yes, everybody grab your rusks and go.
That's true.
All right, well, stand the chance to win 2,000 Rand cash and an incredible hamper. Reply to the competition post on the Expresso social media pages and tell us what's your favorite hiking route to enjoy an Omar Rusk snack. And that's on top of. So basically a little Rusk snack break, perfect. Get to the top of the mountain, done and dusted. And don't forget to add the hashtag Omar Dipping Delicious. Competition closes Friday, 5 July. Check out expressoshow.com if you want all the terms and conditions.
Cheers.
Omar Rusks, the ultimate snack time treat. Dipping delicious, tasty, filling, satisfying.
Chef Clem, what's up?
Left me in the kitchen without anything to do. Anyway, when we come back, we're talking schnitzels, making the most amazing creamy mash with peppery mushroom sauce to go with our schnitzels. Don't get caught off guard like me.
We connect more countries than any other airline. Turkish Airlines.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso, and let me just set you up on something. Juicy, tender, perfectly crumbed. Woolies' iconic chicken schnitzel is a household staple made from whole chicken breast fillets, never scraps. Chef Clem is here to dish up a delicious air-fried chicken schnitzel with a creamy pepper, mushroom sauce, and mash to boot. This is amazing. So, Chef Clem.
Are we live?
No, it's not true. Yeah, we are now live. That was fantastic, by the way.
You know.
I like how you just stood there and just like, it was wonderful. Okay, but so, I see that the mushrooms are
Mushrooms are going.
This is good. This is great. You were on a mission the other day. I saw you went to one of the Woolies chicken schnitzel suppliers. I also remember your joke that you said when you were on that route there. You literally said, why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh, yes,
to become a Woolies chicken schnitzel.
Absolutely.
You said that. Do you remember you said that?
Absolutely.
I want to know a bit more about the experience and what you learned.
So part of what I do is not just coming onto TV and telling South Africans teaching them how to cook.
Yeah.
I actually get to visit all the producers and suppliers, the farmers that put the most amazing produce on our shelves in Woolies.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. But every time I go, I always have an idea of what I'm going to experience.
Yeah.
mind blown. It's never what I expect. This one was with the chicken schnitzels, absolutely amazing. And it's the level of detail that they go with everything and how much technology they use. It's amazing. And again, the one thing that stood out for me is, like you said, it's chicken breasts, whole chicken breasts. Because sometimes you see other schnitzels, other people, where there's kind of like mince. You can see there's other bits and bobs that came together. This is a whole chicken breast.
But it feels sometimes the over-processing of any material, you don't want that as well. I also believe that over-processing, it actually hurts the environment a lot more because you have to use more machinery to process. So this is great to have it there.
Yeah.
And one thing I can say, I'm not sure if you learned this about the innovations around the chicken schnitzel that you found, but the coating is always perfect. And I don't know how they do that, and you saw that.
I do.
How?
I know.
So how do you do that?
Willie's have an exclusive recipe for the seasoning that they have on the schnitzel, #1.
Perfect.
They also have a top secret, and it really is top secret. They were like, we can't actually show you, talk too much about it. But the crumb is also exclusive to Woolworths. And because of the consistency and these recipes, you're going to end up having the same schnitzel time and time again.
Yes.
So you're going to have it tonight, and it's delicious. Tomorrow when you buy it, you don't have to worry about it being slightly different. It's going to be the same and delicious.
You know what I've once done with the chicken schnitzel? I was going to say I air fried it. All right, I made myself a bowl of noodles and I cut just little slices on top and a little the Woolworths pickled onion on top there as well, with a touch of coriander to go over. Just beautiful.
And the things you can do with schnitzel is not just the mash.
Exactly.
You can go crazy with it, especially let's talk about the range. I'm going to come all the way around.
Okay.
So we got the classic, we had chicken. Chicken's over there. Here we go, crumb chicken.
Yes, that's on that side. Okay, cool.
We've got the barbecue crumb, which is the newest player in the game.
Barbecue? So you're saying it's marinated in barbecue and then crumbed after
the
that?
spices and the seasoning in there.
Stuff.
And we've got the crumb beef schnitzel, which is also one of my favorites at the moment. Loving that. We've got the hake. For some reason, I didn't even know Woolies had the hake until like the beginning of the year.
Do you know when I found out?
When?
Now.
The hake schnitzel. It is so good. We've got the gluten-free and we've got the pork schnitzel, right? So you can play around with the options.
Gluten-free is my jam.
Gluten-free is amazing. The fact that like Woolies thought, let's put a gluten-free option out there because we want really everyone to enjoy it. So all we're going to do is we're going to go with our crumb chicken schnitzel. We're going to get into the air fryer.
Okay.
I find air fryers just, with a schnitzel, it's the best. It's a better way. So let's just get that in there. Boom, we'll do one for now, just for Raul.
How are we looking at your mushrooms? While you got the air fryer going, I want to help you out over here. So mushrooms are looking good. Are you trying to get a good brown in your mushrooms? Yeah.
A good crust on the mushroom. So at the moment, that's just mushrooms and oil. Okay, I accidentally put too much oil in me.
I can see.
Don't judge me. It's fine. It's okay. At home, don't use that much. So no salt, no pepper, no nothing. Just mushrooms. Want it to brown. And it gets like this beautiful crisp on it. This one's got it. No.
I saw a few that
there we go. You can see that beautiful crispiness on the outside of the mushroom. That only happens when you let the mushroom just chill on its own. Don't mess with it. Don't do anything.
Perfect.
Also, don't put your hand in a hot pan. South Africa, that was
I could feel that you were hurting a little bit, but you were very professional.
Now,
yes, next,
now we go in. The reason we don't add the salt to soon, we're going to draw that moisture. We don't want that. Moisture is the enemy of crispiness and browning, so we don't want that.
Can you just say that again? The thing is, sometimes when you put your salt in too soon, you're going to get a lot of moisture coming out as well. This is why you should never, ever, and this is for, like, if you're going to do a scramble, don't put salt in first, only at the end.
Exactly. It draws moisture out of the egg, so don't do that.
There we go.
So now that we've got the color we're looking for, Carl, can you season with salt and a very generous amount of black pepper?
Okay, salt's going in.
The thing about the schnitzels is, it's done. You pop it in the air fryer. So I do this whole dish in like 15 minutes, because we're also not making our mash. We're buying. It's all about the convenience. So we got the mash from Woolies ready bought. Carl, you can add a lot of, I don't know what's up with me, but pepper in 2024, it's a vibe.
You know
lots
what?
of pepper, lots of pepper.
I like it, because you remember you said mushroom and pepper sauce, eh?
Yes.
So that's sort of good. And now what's happening is that oil is now being flavored with the pepper, and now we are cooking, my friend.
You are. And we're going to go with cream. So here's the thing. I want to add, garlic. Garlic goes in.
Yes, we need to get that cooking down, eh?
Another reason the garlic only goes in now, because you add it too soon, it's going to burn. So garlic goes in. You can be a little more generous with it. That's fine. Garlic goes in, and then we're going to add cream. But I want to boost the umami flavor a little more. So we got our chicken schnitzel in the air fryer. I'm going to add...
Immediately.
Immediately.
If you looked at the garlic, is smelling so good. The pepper is now coming through. So now you've got the fragrance of the pepper and the garlic coming through, which is great.
It smells amazing.
Okay.
So play on the chicken flavor that I got with the schnitzel. I've got the chicken concentrate sachets from Woolies. That's going to join the cream. So cream goes in. You ready?
Go.
Cream in. And we're going to go with our concentrated stock. This is different. It's not traditional, but the chicken flavor just takes this mushroom sauce to a whole other level. That's going to start reducing very quickly. Then we have got
Well, if you missed any of these steps, because we went quite quickly now, because we're getting excited, go to expressoshow.com. We've got all the steps over there, the recipe, the method, all the things you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need your chicken schnitzel from Woolies, and you can get that online and on the app, as well as in-store if you walk in and you love the friendly staff. And trust me, the staff are always friendly.
Always.
Always. They always look like it's payday in Woolies. The staff are so happy. I love it. Right.
Mash down.
Mash down.
Okay, schnitzel down. You can see how quickly that started to thicken up.
Well, that's it. The cream is reducing, so now what you're getting is a beautiful unctuous viscosity that you can pour over that chicken schnitzel. Yep, that's right, brother.
Okay, here we go. And again, like, I don't feel like you should skimp on this part. Get a lot of that sauce on there. Also take it off this heat. It's a bit hot there. Sorry about that. There we go.
That's fine.
I'm telling you, can you hear the rain outside, Carl?
I can hear. You know what? Have you ever seen the rain?
Never.
I want to know. Just, you know.
There we go. Mushroom pepper sauce. We did this in real time. A little bit of parsley because...
Look at this. Okay, a little bit of parsley on top over there.
A bit of salt.
Finish the seasoning
Imagine
over
extra
there.
pepper going...
Well, none of the pepper. I put all of the pepper in there.
I'm telling
that's what
you.
we're talking about. Let me just present properly as well. There we go.
This is comfort on a plate. It comes together. Like I said, I do this whole dish in 15 minutes. You will do the same. And these Woolies schnitzels are just... Any variation. Play around with this. Do the steak version. Do the pork version. Do the gluten-free. You are winning at life. Comfort. This rainy day outside. Sutherland, this one's for you.
Yeah,
it's
minus one. But we've added one to it. So this is how it's going. Beautiful. That is how you do pure joy on a plate. And this is how you do pure joy on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the joy. The song we're about to sing is called Mama Kanomthandazo. Enjoy.
We mama kanomthandazo,
we mama kanomthandazo, awukhululu nomthandazo.
Ithi mina we mama kanomthandazo,
we mama kanomthandazo, awukhululu nomthandazo,
we mama kanomthandazo,
we mama kanomthandazo, awukhululu nomthandazo,
we mama kanomthandazo,
we mama kanomthandazo,
awukhululu nomthandazo,
awukhululu nomthandazo. Sawa ngijayivela kamnandi idatha kusawa 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 ngijayivela kamnandi molo molo
kanomthandazo,
we mama kanomthandazo,
awukhululu nomthandazo,
awukhululu nomthandazo.
The joy. And I told you, you they were going to bring you nothing but joy. It even inspires me to also want to like sing an a cappella moment.
Really? Do you want to do an a cappella moment?
Stand
Stand
the problem
by.
is
Yes,
that you're
yes.
going to support me.
I will. No, we're going to do it. There's a bit
That's
of
the
bass
problem.
there, and then stick around because shoo-doo-doo-doo, we'll back very soon. We'll be back. We'll be back with the joy. We'll be back. We'll be back with the joy.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, manifesting all the good stuff for the last 3 hours, and I think we pretty much delivered on that, right? We just gotta get, yeah, just gotta get some money in your pocket. That's all that's waiting.
Bing, bing. Well, the estimated 54 million rand lotto jackpot could be your ticket to Big Millions this Wednesday. That's today, in case you just woke up. So what are you waiting for? Play lotto for an estimated 54 million rand jackpot today, and you could be the next multi-millionaire. I want it for you. I need it for you.
How to buy your tickets. I know you just asked the question, like, where do I get it from? Walk in store with a smile on your face and a positive attitude. You can get it there. nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529# for USSD. Yo, that was quick.
That was quick, but don't worry. If that didn't make sense to you, we've got all the details on our Expresso's social media pages, so you can go check it out right now. And you can do the following so you can make sure you get yourself in the running to win by playing the lotto for an estimated 54 million rand in jackpots today. But you've got a panda push-up play right now, people. Go get that money.
Also, another thing that's happening right now is more joy and more joy and more joy. The Joy is going to be standing by to do an incredible song from us. Get their album now. Here's a sneak peek of what you can expect.
The next song is titled Sinomhlobo.
See, no, hlobo, ongu, Jesu, uno, Thando, Baba sinomhlobo ke. Baba sinomhlobo ke. Sinomhlobo ke. Sinomhlobo uJesu. Yena unothando. Unothando. Yena unothando.
The joy, the joy, the joy.
Sure.
Absolutely incredible. A cappella, get their album self-entitled today. It will be well worth your time. My goodness. These boys, 7 of them, making up this joy. Beautiful stuff.
Thank you so much for joining us over here. All we can do is sing you out and say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye. We'll see you.
Another feel-good production.